Just get it off your chest, so that when we step in the happy corner, we're all light and good.
And good to go.
Yeah.
All that negative
I should
energy.
have wrote. Wait, I should have rolled my blunt before this.
Yeah, you can smoke on here.
Oh yeah.
We smoke on here.
It's the THC podcast.
No idea.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to put it out. I was like, don't you dare be that high on their show today.
Oh no, please be super high.
Yeah. Yeah, we drink and smoke on this show. I forgot to put that in the. I wrote up the stuff, but I forgot to put
Oh,
that
should
in
we
there.
do words for each other?
Yeah, let's do some words.
Oh yeah, because we gotta take some shots.
Okay, well, I'm gonna roll my blunt while we on here.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
go ahead, go for it. I love it.
Yes.
And if you want to try one of these edibles.
Y'all just made me so happy I almost cried, you know.
Oh. Oh, are we live
Yay.
right now?
Yeah.
Yes, we are, because I just got the notification.
Yeah. I was
What
like, oh,
is
shit.
good, everybody? Welcome to the happy corner.
Sterling, can you go to the Twitch stream, like through a web browser, so we could see the chat? We got Stankley. We got Stankley running sound today.
Yeah, Stankley.
We gave Timmy the day off. We said, you know what, Timmy? Take that day off, bud.
So
So,
try one of these watermelons.
yes.
Is this the this is the
You could do both.
I'm gonna try to.
What are you in, Sterling?
I'm in Safari. What do you typically?
Chrome. Chrome, please. See? If there's already a tab open for the happy corner. There you go. Hey, look, see? Now we can see people
Yeah.
saying hi to Stankley.
Yeah, everybody's saying what's up to Stank.
Hello, Stanley. That's me.
Okay, can someone tell me, is Mercury in retrograde?
Yes, it actually is.
Is there a full moon? What is happening? The cat's not acting right. I don't feel right. Ugh.
So I'm gonna tell you why I smoke this week. I smoke because I'm tired of grown ass motherfuckers starting like, what do you call that? Bullshit on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
Like, as adults, fam, enough with that shit. Like, enough. Like, I had, like, there's this one group of people on my friends list that is definitely, like, they're, like, anti-vax. And they need to let everybody know that every day.
Yeah.
Every day there is a new meme, and I'm like, fam, like, I don't care that you're, honestly, I'm really, fuck it. If you don't want it, fine.
Right.
If you do, cool. I don't get why.
Can we just mind our
Can we
business?
Just mind our fucking business and keep the shit fucking moving, dude. Like, I don't need a fucking meme video every single day. And now I'm like, are you doing this for attention? Like, do you not have any friends? Like, what is, what
Some
the fuck
people
is
just
going
want to
on,
start
fam?
a
Like,
fight.
yeah, but then it's like, all right, so now, like, and it's not just anti-vax. It's a lot of different shit where I'm like, you are too grown to be on social media doing this shit. Like, if I see one more grown-ass person, I'm tired of cancel culture, and it's like, fam, who canceling your ass? Nobody gives a
Nobody.
fuck about your posts.
Yeah.
Nobody's checking for you.
Mad at Zuck for taking
Like,
their
what
shit
are
down.
you talking about? Like they swear up and down, like, oh my God, the censorship. Like, fam, get off social media. It's not censorship. You don't have to be here.
Yeah.
Like, you really fucking don't. So, like, my whole thing is like, stop with that nonsense. Like, stop it. Stop it. Oh, I'm gonna get banned for this from Facebook. You supposed to be working.
You're on company time, my guy.
What the fuck is you talking about? Shut your bitch ass up. I'm so tired of that shit. Like, I'm so tired of it. Because it's like grown people. I'm like, I know what you do for a living.
Right.
You have kids, and then you out here arguing and sharing fucking memes that are like just stupid. I mean, that shit has
not informative.
not for. Hey,
Not at all.
like, come on now, y'all just too grown. People are out here trying to be edgy, like I'm gonna be the bad kid in class. I'm gonna like it looks lame. You like it looks, their whole bad boy, bad girl mentality of being this rebel on social media. I'm like, you're like a villain, you're the bad guy, the villain in like a fucking Disney Saturday afternoon movie. Like, it's not really threatening. Like,
Right.
it's not like we really, like, chill. Go get a tattoo.
Are you talking to me specifically?
No, I'm not talking to you. But what I'm saying is like, if like with this whole, what I mean is their mentality
I
of the
know.
rebel thing. Like, it's just so lame because I'm like, you 46.
Chill.
Why
man.
246?
Chill. I wanna. You know why people are lucky I smoke weed?
Why?
Arlieta, wait, hold on. I'm mad at you, by the way.
Why?
Because I was outside smoking weed at our show, and you didn't come join me.
You didn't invite her.
Nah.
I didn't. What was I doing? I had somebody with me, so I was trying to like do a lot. That's why. But I didn't know I could come join you.
Yeah.
You didn't give me that. You know when someone wants to smoke, they give you that that notion to come.
You're like, hey.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
you didn't
always
give me that notion.
I'm always come smoke with me.
Yeah, that's an open invite.
I'm
Now she
always-
knows.
Yeah,
Now she
you
knows.
know. So we have to have
Yeah,
a
I
smoke
know.
sesh
We do.
in person.
Yes, we definitely do.
People are lucky I smoke weed.
I can't wait for this.
Neighbor Nancy's back at it. If you all don't remember the neighbor Nancy story, I got into a fight with the neighbor about my yard. Because I don't give a fuck about my yard like you do, Nancy. I don't have the time.
She
So
worked 2 motherfucking jobs, Nancy.
this bitch called the fucking city on me, everyone. Oh, fucking Nancy. Not nasty Nancy. This bitch,
Nancy called the city.
this nasty bitch calls the city on me again. And I think in her defense, she called before the yard got cleared out. We got a new roommate, and his first day here, he did all of the yard work. He did all of it. He cut down every weed. He chopped down the flowers on accident. Like, he cut down everything.
Is this a work release program from the
Something.
prison or something?
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
He just
I mean,
signed a paper afterwards.
yeah, I had to sign off. He did his community service. But like, he did everything, right? And I think she called the city before that, but the city came anyway. And you know what the city did? The city walked around my house and found shit to get me in trouble for.
Word.
So Nancy, not minding her business, got me in trouble for shit she can't even see.
Really? Wow.
You know, they're like, fix your fucking soffit and fascia by August 26th. Like, that's like serious work.
Yeah.
Yeah. The city just came to my house and was like, well, we don't really see any weeds out here, but this is fucked. Fix it. Bitch, that been like that since 2008. And now, because Nancy's fucking big mouth had to call the city and not mind her fucking business, I'm gonna fucking shit in her yard, I swear to God. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something.
Fam. See,
Oh my goodness. What's crazy is I'm with my best friend and we're almost certain that that's her grandmother, Nancy, that's calling the city on you.
Nancy, no. No, she's like a boomery.
Nancy, she's like, oh, that's my grandma doing that. I'm certain.
Uh-oh.
I'm finna call. We're gonna try to call Nancy off on you. We don't want her to keep doing that.
We're gonna resolve this issue now.
dude,
Oh.
like for real though. Mind you, why are you paying attention? Like, because of that bullshit now.
I want to go over there and be like, Nancy, you want to pay for this?
Right.
Because it wouldn't
Yes.
have, if you wouldn't have called, they would have never said shit about it. It's been like that since 2008. T suggests that we call on her. Stankley over here was going to be real petty. Like, pettier than I could ever be.
Ooh, Stankley, what was you gonna do?
You want to say the master plan,
Or
Stankley?
do you not want to air it? She might be watching. Nancy probably
Nancy ain't watching.
So my plan was to call the police and just say that my neighbor keeps masturbating in the kitchen window. And that I'm just tired of seeing it.
Because it's not illegal. He can masturbate in his house.
Yeah. And it's not like I'm not a child or anything. It's not like a sex crime or anything. It's just where the cops would have to go over there and just go, look, will you please quit masturbating in the windows? And then I was thinking about doing it when he's not home and be like, well, some guy was masturbating with his wife in the kitchen. Just to cause even more
Yeah,
drama.
now they tweaking and shit. Like who's in her house?
Mike's like, her poor, I hate her husband even more than I hate her. But he's like, who
They're
she
a
got
couple
over?
made for each other.
Who she got over? Who she got? I was like, okay, so this is my brother's house. And when he bought the house, him and Nancy were cool. Like when my niece was born, Nancy came and planted flowers in the front yard. And like, those are the flowers that my new roommate chopped down. I hope he did it right in front of her and just like held them up like a symbol, like, hey, bitch. You're next.
Tape them to the door upside down and shit.
A sacrifice.
Right. So I'm telling my brother about it, my brother who lived here, and he's like, we've never had a problem with her. Like, she's always been real cool to us, except this one time. I said, what happened? He goes, there's like a little strip of yard that is on the other side of my driveway that they take care of. I don't know whose it is, but they take care of it. And I guess when my brother got his dog, the dog like shit in that little strip of grass. And Nancy came to Craig and said, hey, make sure your dog doesn't do that anymore. And he's like, yeah, no problem. She picked up the dog shit and put it in a bag and put it on his front step, like right in front of the front door. She walked past the trash cans to be petty and put a bag of shit on his doorstep. So Nancy been petty for a while. She just quietly petty. And the first time,
got too much time.
the first time, she doesn't own it.
Got time today.
She doesn't own it. She tried to blame. She goes, maybe it was someone else. And I was like,
Nah,
we don't
bitch.
have neighbors
Yeah.
over here, bitch.
Yeah.
It was you. It was you. And now we have new neighbors as she's going to try to blame on, but she doesn't know that those neighbors and I, like, we do yard work together. We help each other out. They got like a mulcher. They're like, hey, we'll start taking some of these tree branch and mulch it for you. Like,
Yeah.
we're cool with them.
Yeah.
It ain't them, Nancy.
It's you, bitch.
It's you. And I want to go over there next time I see her, which I don't know if you saw her, but she was outside when I came home today.
Nah, she wasn't outside.
But I want to be like, hi there, Nancy. Is there anything that you need for us to do in our yard before you call the city on us again?
I
Because
feel-
you're costing us a shit ton of money, you dirty cunt. That's what I want to say to Nancy.
I pretend to be a Jehovah Witness in Nancy's house. I would have no problem with that. Jen, Nancy, hello. I want to know. Do you know the word, the real word, Nancy? I'll be having my hand. Wait, don't close the door. COVID won't get you. It will be me, Nancy.
Believe in the power of God,
Ooh.
Nancy.
Ooh, come on, Nancy. So Nancy's
Nancy-
lucky I smoked this week.
Yeah,
Because
Nancy is
here's what
good.
happened. I was not home. The city showed up. A friend was here. She was here hanging out with the animals. And she went outside, and the city worker came up to her and was like, we got complaints about your yard. And Rachel was like, it's not my yard. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just here hanging out. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to do a lap around the house, make sure everything's good. And fucking, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And I was like, cool. The yard work's done. We ain't getting shit. And when I got home, I checked for the orange sticker on my mailbox because that's where they put it. And there was no sticker. So I was like, cool. Perfect. Let's do the thing. And then we get a letter in the mail from the city. This, and this. Fix it by fucking tomorrow, you dumbass.
Nancy like Pearl in 227, just sitting at the window waiting for. I feel like she be watching from the window as
does.
I pull up, like
She does.
you know how you can feel eyes on you.
Oh,
like you in
yeah.
the Scooby-Doo
Nancy
house or
watching
some
you from the
bullshit,
window, for
like,
sure.
Yeah,
For sure. Her and her dumbass husband.
she say shit like, "Who's this negress coming?"
in my neighborhood. Hmm?
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. I
That's
just
Nancy.
that
But
is
it's
not.
okay. We know we certain that it's Grandma Nancy, and we gonna shut it down.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We gonna shut
Appreciate
it
that.
down because I'm like that sound a lot like her. I can see her too. They don't even line up they bushes. Just got them
Oh,
all out.
she loves her yard. I'm sorry. I
She
do
ain't got shit
not.
else to do. She old. What else is she? She's supposed to love her
I'm
yard.
telling. She's out there with scissors.
She's supposed to love her yard. Yes.
Oh, she said the first day she's like, fertilize your yard. I'm like,
No, bitch, you come and do that shit. You know how hard it is to fertilize a yard?
why
gotta
you?
get
Why
your
do I
little
have
rotary
to,
and all that
Nancy? Who
bullshit.
the fuck are you?
Just
We
it
don't-
is
this
hard.
ain't
I
no
watched somebody-
HOA.
One of my neighbors burn up their grass. I was like, you didn't mean to do that, sir, did you?
Oops.
Be doing the most because they bored.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the most.
Come on, Nancy. I'm not doing it. So fuck you, Nancy. Big fuck you to Nancy. Sterling, you're not paying attention, but Kara redeemed you to change the name of the Timmy Cam to the Nasty Nancy Cam.
I don't know what the hell that means.
You have to change the name of the Stankley Cam.
Well, I get that now, but I'm just saying I don't know to look for these things.
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
you're
We-
good.
You're good. That's the reason why we let you know. You know?
Yeah,
What is this? Hold on.
yeah, you got this. Now you're Nasty Nancy. I'm sorry.
That's kind of rude.
I don't know if anybody has any other ideas of what I have friends that want to come over and blow dandelions, have their kids blow dandelions so they get a bunch of weeds in their yard. They spend a lot of time out there.
Ooh,
There we
they
go.
gonna be so focused to get rid of them bitches too.
I'm saying.
They're gonna be out there on their hands and knees trying to
Well,
get rid of
there's
them
also there's a sidewalk between my yard and their yard, and it's my sidewalk, and alongside the sidewalk is like a bunch of plants of theirs, and I think I'm gonna spray for weeds.
I think you need to have my
I think I'm gonna
apartment-
spray "fuck you, Nancy"
Yeah.
in
I
there.
would love that. Now that right there, I think that's the plan. Fuck you, Nancy, and burn the grass.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, and if they need any help fucking up the landscape, just hit up the people who do my apartment complex, and they will happily
Okay.
just absolutely.
Teamwork
fuck it all
makes
way
the
up.
dream work. Dish soap and vinegar.
Somebody said
For
to
weeds.
smoke up.
Yep, tea is okay. So I brought a new weed this week.
Yes.
We're gonna review it. It's another sativa. It's called La Orange.
Okay,
It's,
that's where that taste is coming from.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
I haven't. Let's do it. Pretty tasty, if you ask me. It is a little orangey, yeah.
Yeah.
It's our highest sativa, our
With-
highest THC content that we sell.
Which aligns with the beverage for our Malort today.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So, yeah.
Malort, you drinking Malort today?
Every episode, almost.
Wow. Oh my God, I remember the first time I drank Malort.
Yeah, how'd
I
you
had
do?
no idea what it was. I did shots.
Oof. And you kept it down.
No, I mean, I kept it down, but the next day I was still like this other person. You know what I mean? Like I would. And I had this audition the next day, and I don't know if we had like anybody else lies and stuff on your resume. You pump yourself up.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
hell yeah.
Yeah, you don't plan on them asking you all that stuff in the
Yeah.
audition, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And this was like me off Malort. So they're like, all right, you got on here that you can sing. We want to hear you sing now. I was like, oh. I was like, I didn't have necessarily a song prepared. They was like, oh, it doesn't matter, anything off the top of your head. And I sang This Little Light of Mine.
I'm gonna let
And then I was singing it so loud because I grew up in church. This little light. He was like, you want to bring it down a little bit, like you're singing a lullaby to a baby. So then I tried
He's
to
like,
soften
you're
it
at
up.
Jennifer Hudson right now. Can you bring it down?
I tried to whisper, let it shine. It was like, so drunk ass out of here.
You smell like Malort. Get out. What is your favorite color?
Mine, I don't have a favorite color.
What color are you feeling today?
royal blue.
Okay.
Ooh, good choice.
Yeah, that looks good on me. You know, if I have to put a color on that's gonna brighten my eyes, why
Good
not?
one. Yeah. That work?
Yeah.
Or we could do that one.
I like this one. We'll
Okay.
do this one. Got
Cool.
a nice little pop to it.
Hey, Hooey. All right. You want to get this shit going?
Yep.
Sterling, you good with the buttons? You know everything? You got to test it out real quick? You should be good? All right. We got to make it clap.
All right.
All right, let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to laugh. Boredom is just torture. KB and Aimee have what the doctor ordered.
We do.
Pull up a chair. It's the happy corner.
And we in this bitch. Turn up, motherfuckers. We are here at the Happy Corner Podcast. That was 3 different levels.
That was. Sterling got to see it firsthand.
I know. That's the reason why I did it.
So much fun.
Poor Stank.
I be making him work, boy.
Yeah.
Like, my sound levels be all over the place. I'm sorry, Stankley. Like we said in the pre-show, Timmy is off today, which is good. We gave him a day off. He chilling.
Yup.
Shout out to Timmy. And we have Stankley here working sound for us, who is also our producer. And it's KB.
And Aimee.
And we have a dope-ass guest today. I'm so excited to have her on. Give it up for Arlieta Hall.
Hey.
Hey,
How we doing
thank you
today?
so much for having me.
Of course. It's our pleasure to have you here on the Happy Corner today. On your chill day, your day to
Yeah,
refresh and
Yeah.
recharge. You came to hang out with us instead, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, when it said happy, I was like, that's just in sync with what I'm doing. Look at it.
Absolutely.
And then she found out in the pre-show that she could smoke,
Yeah.
and she's like, well, shit. I didn't know that was a thing, and now here we are.
Yeah, here we
Yes,
are.
I
it was
feel
a
good.
true level up.
Yeah, like feeling
No pun
good.
intended.
Yeah. And Arlieta, like I saw you at a show. We were on the same show, and I saw you at that show. And I thought your set was so dope. And then you talked about having a film that you were working on, that you were, documentary that you were making and everything. I was like, I gotta get her on the Happy Corner because it
yeah.
sounded so fascinating and so dope. And so thank you for being here today.
Oh my God, thank you. I really appreciate it. And right now, the film, first and foremost, I was super happy to be on the show with you. Let me just say that. I was like, I'm going to be on the show with KB.
Aw.
I'm doing it.
That's really sweet.
Go ahead. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Yeah. No, you good.
Okay. I'm just a fan of like local, like comedians in Chicago, and you're one of them. So I was really happy for that. And the film, yes, I'm making a documentary called Finding Your Laughter. It is about me being a stand-up comedian that uses improv to communicate with my father, who is losing himself to Alzheimer's. So trying to bring light to a very frightening situation. And right now, like that's why I'm super happy you even had me on today. We are screening some sample scenes. So that have never before seen right now until Tuesday. So people want to check them out. I could definitely drop the link.
Yes.
Yes,
as well.
absolutely. Yeah, and we'll toss that up on the Happy Corner as well.
For sure. That is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and so when I heard the concept, I was like, that is so dope. Our chat is saying like, oh, that's so lit. The dope that you're doing that. Like, everybody, yeah. Like, I just think that's so amazing and a cool ass concept and for an amazing reason and cause. So
And
yeah.
can help so many people.
yeah.
Yeah. Because that's something that a lot of people, have to deal with in their families. And it's fucking tough. So you going through it is admirable, and you putting stuff out there to help people is really cool. It's really, really cool.
Thank you. I mean, I'm trying, and because the reality is we all aging, so it's
Yeah.
like, and we all forget shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Be scared as
Constantly.
hell. We got dementia. Like, why did I forget that?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Simple shit. Simple shit.
Yes.
Fam.
But we all have a little bit more patience. I just really feel like, and laugh a little bit,
Yeah.
we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Fam, talking about forgetting shit, was like in a very focused zone this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And the fuck? Those are two while I was talking. So Arlieta on the show, we pick out words for each other.
When you hear this sound,
That means that we have to drink. I've been speaking and twice.
maybe
I've
it's
hit
both of us. He might be delaying it a little bit.
Yo, what's these words, fam?
All right, apparently these words are shit and good.
Fam.
What? Who would do that?
Shit and good. Those were my words
I
today.
knew that. As I was writing the word shit, like we were in the pre-show, and you were like, "This is some bullshit," and I was like, "Well, that's gonna be easy." And then I was like, "What's another one?" And then I was like, "Usually when KB starts the show, she's like, 'Hey, what's good?' And I'm like, 'Yep, this is another one I'm gonna do."
I didn't
We'll
bust you
do.
down that hard. This
I'll take one with you. I'll take one of your shots so that we can try the drink together.
So Arlieta,
Yes.
we created a drink, and then it got stolen
Right.
by a
Right.
bar in Chicago.
Right. We had a good Malort mixed drink that makes Malort tolerable.
Wow.
Yeah. And a bar in Chicago was like, "Ooh, let's jump on like the spritzer bandwagon." And they made, with our ingredients, a Malort spritzer. And stole our shit. Didn't even send us a sample. It's kind of bullshit.
It's it's the disrespect for me
Right.
because
Thank
the
you.
fact that you found a tolerable way to drink Malort
I'm saying.
Facts, fam.
right
I'm
there,
saying.
I don't have any sounds, so I'm gonna just have to clap.
Thank you. Thank you.
But that means it was real good, and that's inspired. So I'm glad because I bartend, so I know I've never been able to do that. I'm amazed by you ladies.
Anything kind of tones it down, but so what we're doing now is every week KB and I are taking turns bringing in a new drink to mix it with. Yeah, so KB, do you want to share? Because we were like, maybe we should keep it quiet because we don't want to get it stolen again.
You can leave off one ingredient, and that could be the secret one. You don't tell it all.
There's only two.
There's only two, and this particular brand, no bar is gonna buy this.
Okay.
Like,
Cool.
I'm pretty sure no bar. I've never.
We just started this. This is the second week of us doing this. The first one I brought was a Red Bull.
Horchata rosa. It's blood orange, Italian blood orange.
Ooh.
This is San Pellegrino. Like, if you want to be real bougie and add a nice little, that shit is great. So.
And you know what? I'm going to tell everybody right now what the drink that got stolen was, because fuck them. Make your own at home and don't pay for the fucking bar shit. It's Malort and Squirt. Enjoy. Let's try this.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm going to say kind of the same concept as the Squirt. But still a pretty heavy Malort kicker at the end.
At the end, yeah.
Very rindy again.
Yeah, and you know what? I thought that might have offset each other. I was thinking about there was another thing I was gonna put on top of that, but then I didn't bring it. But
That's okay.
The syrup from the cherries on top of that.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
I can see it taking the bite off the
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt. I see why you did it.
Yeah.
Not my favorite.
No.
Not my favorite. I will do it again when I hit my words.
It
I
feels
know it's
really
gonna
good on my
happen.
tongue now, though.
It does. It's not a bad not as bad aftertaste
But I feel you. But
as
that
the
rind.
yeah,
flavor
but it
is
is
a little
toned
bit.
down from the regular shot of Malort, the aftertaste.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rind taste
That
is
rind
stuck
is-
in your mouth.
Yeah.
We're doing very like a citrus oriented theme today.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the little orange weed that we're smoking. Oh my God, we didn't even. I know that the girls mentioned what they were smoking. I know someone's smoking mac and cheese, and I don't remember the other one.
I'm smoking pink runts.
Pink Run.
Pink runs. Ooh, that's a good one right there.
Mhm.
I had
Yes,
that a
it's
few months
so
back. and
good.
It's so good.
I received a package in the mail yesterday from Handmade by Hicks.
I was like, dude, your bracelets is dope.
Yeah.
I was gonna
They
say
are.
So
something.
I'm wearing all her
Yeah.
bracelets, and also I didn't guava jelly. That was the other strain they're smoking. Also, she kindly threw in a pair of free earrings.
Oh, ooh, I
Yeah,
like those.
They're
I like
fucking
those.
great. Yeah, they're beautiful. So
No,
shout out to
ooh.
T. Thank you so much. Package received.
Yeah, I gotta get me some beads.
Yeah.
I gotta, I gotta do that. So I gotta take another shot. I'm gonna do it now because I actually ate today. Um, and then Amy, you can roll the die for.
Oh yeah, let's roll the die. We're gonna roll the die for you for a segment. Let's see where we go. Number 3. Number 3 is Recast Your Life. This is a pretty new segment. You're basically going to make your life into a movie and cast the roles of you and, everybody close to you. Who's playing you? Who's playing your family, your best friend, your siblings? Like, who's playing who?
Ooh. Wow. Okay, well, I love my daddy, but I may have to swap him for Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna swap my brother. You know what? I'm gonna do a reverse. I'm gonna swap my daddy for Bernie Mac, and I'm gonna make my brother Dave Chappelle.
Nice.
That's nice right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my sister Meg the Stallion.
Nice. I want to party at your
Um,
house. This is a good family reunion right here.
Probably just gonna make my mama Michelle Obama.
Great choice. I love that.
This is an elite cast.
This is insane.
I don't even know if
This-
Michelle Obama can act, but
This
fuck it.
lineup is amazing.
She in there, and I think I'm gonna make my closest cousin Tina Fey.
Okay.
Yeah, you threw us for a loop for that
You
one.
did. You did. I
threw
said,
it,
okay.
I know, but I love Tina.
Me too.
Um,
Me too.
I really do. She's a good writer. Like, and my cousin is really good. So it's like I really want to have Tina, and then I'm gonna have to have Issa, one of my other cousins.
Oh my god, I
And
love
then-
Issa.
And then it's like with this family of like people, we can lay down the foundation, and then once my Uncle Tyler Perry come in there, we're gonna be able to do. And then my other uncle Cedric the Entertainer. It's like once we get set up,
Yeah, you'd be like Uncle Tyler. Like, we just need you to fund it. We don't need you to write, direct.
Do you think Tyler Perry, even like his nieces and nephews, he's like, call me Uncle Tyler Perry?
Uncle Tyler Perry?
Call me Uncle Tyler Perry presents, please. Tyler Perry presents your uncle. What's up?
oh my God. Call me Uncle TP. Call me Uncle TP. Don't show up.
Uncle TV's too good for the family reunion. Come on.
No.
And then me and my family, go ahead.
That sound lit as fuck.
Yeah, that's a great family. That's a great cast right there. I like doing
Thank
that
you.
when we
I
don't
forgot
get to
about my
do
little
that.
cousin Shakari Richardson, but we can move on.
You was the one that rolled the blunt for her and shit. Like.
Listen, throughout the episode, if you think of anybody else you want to add to the family, you just pop them and you be like, I forgot about uncle, you know, just throw them out there. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Is you gonna have
Uncle Damon Wayans? I forgot about Uncle Damon Wayans.
Oh, you get all the Wayans if you get.
Well,
Damon.
you get Damon, yeah, you get all the Wayans.
They come.
Brothers.
That's
right.
That's a
set.
47 people
Yeah, that's like
package
the
right there.
section, like yeah. For the family, you know, you got the family and you got the section, the families you bring together. The Wayans is the group.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You get that one family at the family reunion that got like 30 fucking kids in their family. Like, for real, I got a family, but like I got a side of the family. Like my mom is one of 10, and there's one sibling of hers who has the most kids and the most grandkids.
Oh my. Oh, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there is that one family that you like, damn, like that's a big ass family.
That's
They're
expensive.
like a unit in their own.
Yeah,
they stand
like y'all
alone.
could just have your own family reunion. Like,
You can rent out a whole apartment building.
yeah.
Dang. Imagine holidays.
No, my
That's a
goodness.
lot. And if you get together with extended family,
Yeah.
what holidays do you get? Like, I know there's some holidays you just spend with your immediate family, but what holidays do you get together with like your extended family?
Honestly, family reunions is only it because our family is split between Mississippi and Illinois, Baltimore. Like people are kind of split, so like unless it's like a family reunion, we really don't get together like that. And then like low key, you know, there'd be family politics low key.
Yes.
You are opening a can of worms.
Where you like, this is supposed to be easy. We just supposed to show up, eat some food, laugh, play some games, and call it a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at it.
I just brought this up yesterday. When my grandma was dying, that's probably the last time that my whole family was together, was when my grandma was on hospice. And my cousin came over to like, you know, be with the family, but all he did was start a fight, like a loud ass fight with his sister and like get everybody riled up while my poor grandma's dying in the next room. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like
Yeah.
there's no,
typically how
and
it
it's
works.
always
Somebody
fucking,
dead,
it's
and then
always like
everybody just
stupid
act a
family
fool.
politics. Yeah. And I'm like, come on. And this is why I don't get together with you people.
Yeah, or
Like, I
you run
can't.
into the one that wants to control the event.
Ugh.
They not paying for shit, but they want to control
Yeah.
every aspect
No,
of
thank
the
you.
event.
Like our last family reunion. So my dad, when we went away to the family reunion, it was time to vote on where the family reunion would be at for the next cities. And I was trying to figure out why the fuck my dad stood up first and raised his hand. Now I know those were the beginning stages of Alzheimer's.
Mhm.
Because I was like, why is he volunteering us? Why would we be doing that? Like, then when it came time to roll around, I was like, okay, this got to be dementia. So I was 25, so I ended up having to plan my family reunion in Chicago for all of our family, our extended family. It was crazy, but we did it. But it was so funny watching my dad come back every week with the same information. He was like, well, this hotel, I got my papers again. I was like,
Yo, fam. Because, like, for me, I'm like, why do we always feel like we have to go to Illinois or fucking Mississippi? Like, why don't we pick Kansas City? Because that's kind of in between for
I was gonna say,
everybody.
you
Or
could pick a place
pick
where nobody lives,
where
right?
nobody lives, where everybody has to make that
Yeah,
equal
everybody's
fucking
going on a trip.
effort. Like, you know, I love my down south family until like, but the responsibility of me to get down there, the onus is more on me than it is for them to come up here.
Yeah.
Like, I be like,
Right.
fam, like, dude, like, honestly, the only reason why I travel so much is because of comedy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I have to save all my travel energy
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
for that
Right.
because I get paid to do it.
Right.
Do you know how much weed I have to smoke to be around my entire family?
Oh man. I have never been around, like, I haven't been to a family reunion since I was like in 5th grade. We do not. And it's too much.
And then
It's way too much.
you know what I love is like my family is everybody will pretend like they don't smoke weed.
I gotta run out to the car real quick. I left the
I
cups
gotta
in
run
the
out
car.
to the car. Everybody, I gotta go get something real quick. Just gotta be right
Mhm.
back.
Yep.
Like, like fam, like why are we all faking like we are? But what's funny is that everybody in my family knows I'm kind of like a pothead. It's unsaid, but they know,
They know.
right? And so
Yeah.
like they'll be like, or like there was a time where I would bring alcohol to the functions because we had some really saved Christian family members. And I was like, but we all grown and adults.
Yeah, who cares?
The fuck? So I was, and I eased into it. I eased with wine. I started with wine, and then they just, but like, yeah, they get super, and I'm like, but everybody is coming to me to either for weed, like, like.
We know you got it. We know you got it, KB.
We know you got it, but I don't know. I feel like also that's the comedian in you too. Like when you be the different one in the family, like because that was me. I was like, all right, now that I'm grown, we all know that I smoke. All right, I'm not gonna keep hiding that I'm high. Okay, it's become like I'll spray on a little perfume, but I'm gonna go in.
I'm not used
Now
to
listen,
it.
if you are always high in front of your family, they never know when you're not.
Nobody.
I'm just saying.
No, my
Nobody
family,
knows.
they just think something's wrong with my contacts.
We're outside. I got allergies.
Yep.
What is the?
Yeah.
You know, I don't spend a lot of time in this pollen. That's the
Nope,
problem.
nobody knows.
I
That's
don't
one
give a
thing
shit.
I love about weed. Nobody really knows. Now you can't have when you're drunk.
The word I said was pollen.
It was.
KB's like, I just knew it. I just knew that she was going to talk about her allergies today. Stankley, what's the word?
I missed it earlier, but then I remembered it was house. Did you talk about your grandmother's house?
Yeah, that's not that bad, KB. That's like a pretty random noun.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
Unless you get the house segment.
But not even that.
Yeah. I mean, we just say, yeah, I mean, you're right. That's not a bogus ass
Yeah,
word.
that's not a bogus
KB, I'm sorry.
It's all good. I tried to be. I was in a good mood. Arlieta, I was in a good mood. I'm in a
Was?
good.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm
Okay.
I'm in. Damn.
Well, you kept saying I was in a good mood.
No, I was saying, but I was talking about like the past of like me being really excited because you know what I'm saying. I was working on videos. I cut up clips. I gotta put them.
You've
up
been
this week.
kicking ass.
Doing pro. I was like, dude, like we taking this shit to the next level, Arlieta.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate you.
saying? Like
Yes.
we really, because I listened to this shit at work and laugh like I didn't say the shit or Amy didn't say the
I
shit
know.
or Timmy didn't like.
Do you ever be listening to it and you say what you're about, and then you like think what you're gonna say, and then you say it?
No.
Because I'll do that. And be like, oh, I forgot I said that.
Yeah. So like. I was in a good mood. Arlieta, I came in feeling good. I was like, I ain't gonna be too bogus because I don't know what type of day she gonna have.
That was nice of you.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I was a little down and out when she got here.
Yeah.
KB, good looking
That
out.
was
And
so
I'm over here
sweet.
like, here's some two shitty ass words, KB. Enjoy
But
your
I
drink.
take that. You know. What
You
I'm
know
saying?
what
I'll
though?
take
But I
that.
wanted us to. I want us to always have our drink. You know,
Yeah.
our new thing.
We gotta try it. Yeah.
Right.
I should have brought that fucking cherry shit though.
That's
We'll
okay.
set that off.
That's okay.
I think that would've
Hey,
set
I
that
want to. So I did the Lincoln Lodge yesterday, and shout out to Ronnie
Yay.
Ray.
Yeah.
It was a real intimate show. You know what I'm saying, it was in the smaller room.
That's like when realtors are like, "This home is cozy."
It's very cozy.
Yes, we're gonna go upstairs. We're sorry that they have popcorn ceilings, but we can change it.
Easy fix, no
Easy
problem.
fix. How about the refrigerator? That'll
Also-
It'd
be
be like a avocado color for refrigerator
Oh
from
my God.
1978. You like
The
"Fam,
toilet
baby."
and the bathtub is pink. It's
Yeah.
Pepto pink. It's like
No,
saying
it's
this
salmon,
house
pink
has
salmon.
this
It's
house
salmon,
has
yeah,
a
it's salmon.
this house has a lot of history. That means somebody died here. We have to disclose
you can
that
look it up, and it's
information.
called vintage.
Vintage.
There was a vintage death here, just meaning she was 90. So
hmm
Okay.
I know it's giving thrift. It is giving a goodwillish, but there is a goodwill. There was a goodwill for the goodwillish.
Okay, listen. Albert says they were all funny. All 6 of us had a good time. So that's what kind of intimate show it was. Now, by the time I got on stage, the most amount of people were in the room because people were piling in. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you about...
Lincoln Lodge is notorious for that shit, that don't lie.
I'm going to tell you about this nice young lady that was in the
great
audience named Cleo. Happy birthday, Cleo.
Happy
I'm
birthday,
sure you're
Cleo.
not listening. Yesterday was her...
Happy birthday to you.
I think she was...
That's what you should have sang on that audition.
Yeah, that was...
Talking about some damn.
You got the part.
It's little light of mine. And they was like, what in the runaway slave? Get your ass out of here.
Wade in the water.
Come on now.
This train is bound for glory.
They're like,
Ooh, the
ma'am,
last
just
slave
take the
song
part.
that they used
Just
to
take
sing
the
was,
part.
What was that? Fields of milk and honey. Oh, when we all get to heaven. That was some slave shit. Because why we gotta wait to get to heaven to rejoice? I'm sorry. Okay.
Sing a song. Oh shit.
Shit. Anyway, it was an intimate time.
Yeah.
The most amount of so I was going to tell you about Cleo. Cleo, it was I think her 48th birthday, 40 so something like that. She was at the show by herself, at a table by herself, but she needed everyone to know that it was her birthday. And
'Cause she didn't have any friends there. So yeah.
listen, so we're like, hey, it's your birthday. Like, she's all dressed up. She looks great. She's hitting on Ronnie Ray. Like, everybody, like the show, everybody's talking because it's intimate. Like, we all could have like laid in bed together. Like, that's how intimate it was.
A California King.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like, Cleo's talking to Ronnie, and she's like, "What are you doing here by yourself on your birthday?" And she goes, "My friends sent me out like on an adventure, and this is one of my stops."
By yourself?
Yes. I had to go up there and address this. I'm like, your friends are foul as fuck. They're out partying while you're stuck in this fucking club. I felt so fucking bad for Cleo. She had another destination to go to after this one, and then fucking dinner somewhere else.
They was like, this bitch is annoying.
I'm like, Cleo, your friends suck.
Let's have her do this scavenger hunt. We'll meet her at 1 a.m. right before she
Let's make her go to this 2-hour comedy show so we don't have to deal with her ass for 2 hours of the night. We're going to send her to this fucking bridge. She had no idea where she was going after this.
Yo,
No
man,
fucking
that is
idea.
a genius fucking idea for the annoying friend.
We got to do something for
I'm
her.
writing that down as a fucking business
We were
plan.
like-
that should have worked.
we
How
were
do you
like-
get rid of an irritating motherfucker? You sign up for Rent a Friend. Let's get your friend a list of stuff to do. It's called the SH scavenger hunt.
And
now.
we were like,
You have different tiers.
We
You
were
have
like-
basic,
we were like,
gold,
where-
platinum.
where are your friends? Like, they sent you to a comedy club and made you like pay for the ticket. She's like, no, they paid for it. I'm like, it was $15, bro. Like, your friends
Lady
are
want
like,
this bitch to come
cheapest
back. I'm sorry.
cheapest comedy show in Chicago, and they're like, let's send Cleo to that one for her 48th birthday.
They lucky they didn't send her ass to the Chicago Improv. She got to drive 45 minutes.
She didn't say they paid for the Uber or her gas or anything. They're like, the $15 ticket, we got you, Cleo. You're on the list. You're one of 6 people at this comedy show. Have a good night. This poor fucking, I felt so bad for her. Anyway, Ronnie Ray's about to bring me up. Now, mind you, I'm closing out the show, which I am honored to do. I am honored to close out the show. But Ronnie Ray made it clear that I'm closing out the show by default because Mike's got another show after this and Paul's got another show after this. So they got to do their
Ronnie Ray,
15
you
and
ain't
get the
shit.
fuck off. Ronnie Ray was on one yesterday. So he's about to bring me up, and this is how he brings me up. He goes, this next comedian, she got a podcast. What's it called again? I said, the happy corner. And he goes, oh yeah, the happy corner. He goes, they had my buddy Mitch on for like 4 hours. I was on for like 20 minutes once, but it was fine. Like he just like totally, I'm like, wow, you really promoted the shit out of my fucking podcast and made people want to watch that shit, you asshole. Also, we had you on for more than 20 minutes.
We did, but
Mitch's episode
That's
was
so
long.
funny.
But that was Mitch's fault.
yeah.
It's always funny when people bring me up because I'm normally the first Arlieta people ever met. So my name brings down people's confidence.
Thank you.
Like, I ain't never heard of Arlieta.
And how it's spelled.
Yeah,
would
so
be
they'll
scared.
look at it and they'll be like, all right, give it up for your next comedian. She's been doing shows all over Chicago. You know, that's what you get when they don't know shit about you.
Right. You can catch her all over these streets, is what they say.
Yeah.
You're like, can you? All right. Go on. Bring me up.
All right, we got. I'll be like, oh, they struggling. Arlieta. Where the H at? Where's the H?
Fam, they fuck up KB Marion. I'm like, how you fuck up letters? Like, how
letters.
you fuck up
What
the
bring up
alphabet?
Kaba.
Marion? Letters.
Kaba is next.
I don't know how. I'm not sure how to say this. Kaba Marion.
KD Marion. All right.
Aimee.
Amy.
I think I did it right.
Amy Blase.
Fam, I have to be like KB, like the toy store. Oh,
I get it.
yeah.
I get toys. I get that. I understand that.
I have to say.
Well, that's why I
Arlieta.
don't go by the full last name. I don't want that butchered all day. Amy Blazakovich. Nope. Amy Blaze is fine. It's fine. But shout out, sorry to go back.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ronnie Ray. Put me on the
Yeah,
Lincoln
shout
Lab.
out
It
to
was a
Ronnie
fun
Ray.
time. It was a fun time. He wasn't that thrilled. His mom showed up at the end. And at that point, him and Cleo were making a love connection.
Oh.
And I was like, look, this is so serious. He called his mama over here to meet you. And then we made a whole joke about how her next destination is just going to have Ronnie Ray with a fucking rose in his underwear.
What's funny about it is Ronnie Ray, whenever he makes a love connection, there's always somebody there to cock block. I swear to God.
And it's usually Mitch. It's almost always Mitch. Number 11. Today was a good day.
Today was a good day. I love this one. So, Arlieta, this is basically what would be your perfect day? What does that look like?
Oh. I like to go with the flow. So that means like I have nothing on the list for the day. Like, you know how you have those, I got to do this. I don't want to have a got to.
Mm-hmm.
No got tos. I wake up. It's nice and sunny outside. I love my daddy, but I don't see him on this day at all. He's just not there.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
I don't have to take care of him.
I like that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, I love to dance. So it's like when I step outside, it's giving the whiz, like some music cuts right on. You know what I mean? And then I'm changing that shit all day red. You've got to be dead. Red. You know what I mean? Like
Gold is bold. Green machine.
okay, you got to be black, not slack. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to ride around all day as my music
If you
is
haven't watched
changing
The
with my-
Wiz, go watch The Wiz.
It has been
directed
so
by Sidney
long.
Lumet, starring Diana Ross and Michael Jackson
It's
and
been
Nipsey
so
Russell.
long since I've seen that.
and
So
Richard
long.
Pryor.
And
Let's
Richard
just-
Pryor.
Actually, no. Whenever they put it out on whatever streaming service, and it was a big deal, I watched it then. But I
And
feel like
even
that was still a long time ago.
the I don't know if y'all saw the live, but the live with David Allen Greer and Neo, that entire Mary J. Blige, that live was amazing. That
Yeah.
was so fucking good. That live was so good. Like
I like when they do those. Some of them are not good.
Not at all. That Little
True.
Mermaid, they could have kept that shit. I was like, why they got Shaggy in a leather suit and some claws? Like, what?
You know, Shaggy went on tour with like Sting. They made like an album together.
He up there like, kiss the girl.
Oh, sha la 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 la, don't be scared. Oh no! And he know he wanted to give me the line. Like no, Shaggy.
It wasn't me. Like no, Shaggy, that's wrong performance.
Oh my goodness!
Of course, Sting.
Mr. Bombastic.
Of course. Wait, hold up. That shit was hard. But
That's all he did was Sting.
Yeah.
Like they did a concert together, and like Sting would be doing a song, and Shaggy's just sitting there like jamming out, and he'd just be like,
But nah,
"Mr.
fuck Sting.
Bombastic." Like in the middle, in the middle of Sting's song because he didn't know what else to do. He was like,
Mr. Bombastic.
I'm like, all right, get it, all right.
Yo, fam, this is my whole thing with Sting. Why did you get Shaggy, the fake reggae artist? Why did you go down to like the Caribbean or Jamaica to get
Dude,
a
he
real
could've.
artist?
He could have.
Why you sit up here?
Also,
you just
why
getting a
did-
money grab.
also-
That's all that was.
But also, why did I watch the whole thing? I don't know, but I did. I watched
because
the whole thing.
everybody dick rides Sting or whatever.
I do not. I do not dick ride Sting at all. At all.
Really? Because I think he's
Yes.
kind of a dick. But
I do not. I'm not a fan.
yeah,
Yeah, but I watched the whole thing.
yeah. Why?
It was entertaining.
Because
That's
of
what it
this,
was.
That Immigrant in New York song is a jam. It was a jam. That's what we watched it for. And then we just watched the whole thing. And I'm glad I did because I wouldn't know that he did the Mr. Bombastic thing in the middle of every
with Will
fucking
I
song.
Am. That song was with Will I Am.
No, I don't think it. All right.
He did. Oh, no, my bad. Will I Am sampled that song. My bad.
That's
I'm
okay.
wrong.
That's
I'm wrong.
okay.
I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
That's fine.
Yeah. I know, like,
That's
Yeah.
why we watched the whole thing, like because
Yeah.
of that song. I didn't
I
know
love
it
that
was a
song.
thing at all. I
Yeah.
didn't know it was a thing at all. So we ended up they had like a whole fucking concert, and I watched the whole thing.
so Shaggy did Mr. Bombastic and It Wasn't Me and Darling, You're
Angel.
My Angel.
Yeah,
So he had
Angel.
3 songs.
Yeah, he had 3 whole songs, and then the song, the Immigrant in New York one, with Sting.
He wasn't originally on that though.
But he did. I'm saying they did it at the concert.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't know that was a
So
song.
he was
I didn't know.
so he was featured on the live version that
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whatever it was.
Sorry.
I don't know.
See, I'm about to catch so much slack because Shaggy was a Marine. Is
Was
a
he?
Marine.
Oh yeah.
I think once you're a Marine, you're always a Marine.
You're always a Marine.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
That
So
is correct.
shout out to all the Marines.
Hey, Marines.
Yeah.
My brother. Hey, shout out Craig. He was a Marine.
Yeah.
He is a Marine. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you know what? We didn't really prepare for this after we gave Tim the day off. So Stankley, I don't know if you know this, but I just landed on number 5, which is 2 truths and a lie.
You know what? Why don't we flip that? Why don't we flip that to
You want to do who you with?
who you with? Let's
We can do
that.
who you with.
Let's do who you with. Who
you with?
Who you with? Let's see, that bounce wasn't there that time. Where was you at?
I'm sorry. Let's start over. Rewind.
1, 2, 3. Who you with? Fuck, man. What's
Sorry, I
going on?
can't. I can't. I'm
Alright.
just. I can't get with it today.
Get it together, anime. No. I'm just kidding.
I had to bounce with y'all. I had it with y'all.
Dude, if I had cake, I would. I would eat the cake anime.
I'm sorry. I don't. Domestic
Who
violence is not
you
funny. Yeah.
With is a segment we do. We started it during the pandemic. It's a quarantine house. We're all going to give you a house, and you're going to pick based on who's in that house, whose house you want to live in. Me, KB's, or today's Stankley's. Who wants to
Okay.
go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
That, Stinkley has some time.
Mm-hmm.
In my house, it's Jordan Peele, Regina King, Quentin Tarantino.
Okay. My house is Denzel Washington, Robert De Niro, and Angela Bassett.
And I'm doing the house that Timmy did originally set up, which is Spike Lee, Guillermo del Toro, and Tim Burton.
You got to change the name of the Timmy Cam to Duchess Cam. I hope you understand the reference. Mr. Sterling Archer.
I think I'm going to Aimee house.
Who you with? I want to, once Sterling changes the name of I want to see what the chat has to say. Anybody need any reminders of who's in whose house?
My house is Jordan Peele, Regina King, Quentin Tarantino.
I'm Denzel Washington, Robert De Niro, and Angela Bassett. And Stankley Duchess over here is...
It's Spike Lee, Guillermo del Toro, and Tim Burton.
Yesterday there was a kid in the audience named Guillermo, and he was with his Asian friend, and everybody that went on stage was like, "You're not." He was Mexican. He's like, "I'm Mexican," and they're like, "No, you're Asian." Yeah, so that was the joke the whole night, and I went up there and I finally saw his face, and I was like, "This buddy's Mexican."
Yeah.
What the fuck? That poor guy. All right, so in the chat we got Amy's house.
Okay, I'm switching. I'm gonna pull up to KB crib.
Ooh, she changed her mind.
I changed my mind because I really love Quentin Tarantino and Regina, and I can sit down and write a couple things with Jordan Peele, and I feel like I may be heard.
Okay. We like when we show our work.
Yeah,
So
you showed your work.
Is that your final answer, KB's house?
Yeah, but then can we come over to your house for a block party?
Nope.
No.
Okay,
No.
all right. Well, I'm staying at KB house.
All right.
So here's the other part to this. Now you gotta fuck, marry, kill them.
Yup. Ooh, who you gonna
Okay, what do I have to do?
fuck, marry, kill? Jordan Peele, Regina King, and Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
Marker.
I'm gonna fuck Jordan Peele. I'm gonna marry Regina.
Killing
And
Quentin.
let me tell you why. Because I love the way Quentin Tarantino movies and how they kill. So I would have to kill.
That's a good flip, Arlieta. That's a good flip. I like it.
That is
I wouldn't have.
very smart. That is very smart.
Yeah, that is actually that's my same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my same.
I was gonna
'Cause
say I would have to kill.
Quentin Tarantino say nigga too much for me.
He's crazy.
His foot fetish.
He'd probably be good in bed, but he's crazy.
He was smashing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
He's
think he would be good in bed.
I
he
think
would be
he's
trash in
probably.
bed.
I think he's probably a freak, but he's too aggressive. He's like a little bit too
No,
much.
he just want to nibble on your toes.
Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna fuck your feet.
Yeah,
Oh, you got a big foot fetish going on.
he shows feet in every film.
Have you not seen a
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino movie? That
mean,
guy
I
likes
have.
feet.
Yes.
His like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was 90% foot shots.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and he got too many niggas in his movies,
He
fam.
surely does.
He happy to write nigga, and even though those films I like a lot of his films, no lie. Honestly, I'm right there with you. I actually enjoyed Quentin Tarantino a lot, but I'm like, damn, like you write nigga like Lil Wayne writing like 180 bars
Right.
of rap.
It's like his book of puns. And Quentin's book is just the N-word repeatedly.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, bro, like he be geeked to
Right.
like,
Yeah.
he be
Oh,
really.
he's excited. Where can we throw this in? That's what he does.
Yep.
He writes the movie and throws in the N-word where he can.
Like it don't be
It's
no
his
black
filler
people in
word.
there. You like, damn,
It's
like
filler
they're not
word.
even here.
Damn, okay.
Maybe at the writers' meeting, he'd be like, everything was good, but can we get a couple more N words on page 2, maybe 3 on page
he don't even say
5, and
N word.
No, he says the whole
says
thing.
nigga. He's like, we need more niggers on page 4. There's a line.
4, 5, 6.
He said, look.
Page 9.
He said, look,
10.
just add nigger. Look, nigger.
Any
And you want
verb.
to put in parentheses, looking like he's going to say nigger. So I want them to have that look in his eye.
Listen, okay, guys, at the table read. He's like, the N-word's implied. Here, we're just fill it in where you can.
It's like a Mad Libs, but the only word option you have is nigger. Like this.
The auditions be like, Arlieta Hall, and I'm here to read the role of nigger. 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 Thank you so much.
And scene. Holy shit.
Oh.
Reservoir Dogs, there's like a black supporting actor and 30 white guys. I watched that for the first time yesterday. I need everyone to know. Let's see what the chat has to say about our houses. Kara will marry Regina King, kill Jordan Peele, and fuck Tarantino. She wants her toes nibbled on. T's kicking it at my house. T's gonna fuck Denzel, marry Robert, and kill Angela.
Oh, Angela, too bad.
Yeah.
I couldn't even do that.
I don't even know what I would do in my own house. I'm gonna be
Who's
honest.
in your house again?
Denzel, Robert De Niro, and Angela Bassett.
I'm killing Robert De
Niro, the
Niro.
oldest. I'm like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got to go.
We can just
Robert De
chat.
Niro has aged incredibly. Like
He
not
stopped eating that
incredibly,
black coochie.
Yeah, is that what it is?
And it was like an overnight thing. Like it was like one day I woke up and
When he
it was
divorced
like,
his black
I'm
wife?
Robert De Niro.
It was when he divorced his black wife. I'm telling you.
who's worth the most money. Remember, let's go about this in a practical standpoint. Who's worth the most?
I don't even give a fuck. No, Robert De Niro got too many ex-wives and bullshit. Fuck him. We killing
he gotta
we
pay
killing
too
Bobby
many
D. We killing
alimonies.
we
Yeah.
killing Bobby D.
He's lived a long life.
Like
When he dies, which is he's old.
Fam,
All right.
fam,
Okay.
dude, Robert De Niro is so fucking old. When they tried to make him look young in The Irishman, he still looked fucking
still looked old.
Like, I was like,
Yeah.
fam, like, he went from 70 to 68. That's
Yeah.
not enough for, like,
Man, chat. I just want to point out real quick, chat's trying to get us fucked up. Kara redeemed that we take a shot, and Language of Royalty just redeemed that we smoke up. So, okay.
All right.
You guys are titties litties on
We
this
like
Sunday.
it. We like it. I ate today, so I'm good. I
I'm
have
gonna
to
eat
say
after
that.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, I'm killing De Niro. Who is the other? I'm marrying
Now,
Angela.
it depends on if it was which Robert De Niro. If it was the Bronx Tale Robert De Niro, he getting fucked.
He getting fucked.
No, that was the sexy Robert De Niro. But nah,
Yeah,
Angela Bassett.
if we're in current times, listen, this is a quarantine house. Robert is the most susceptible to some COVID.
I'm fucking
Let's just kill him,
Denzel.
put him out of it.
I'm because Denzel in your house, right?
Yeah.
I'm fucking Denzel and sending him back to his wife. They got a great family.
Okay,
They
yeah,
got-
you don't wanna
know what I'm
ruin
saying?
nothing for him.
I'm not gonna ruin.
That's
it.
nice
of
you, KB.
You know
I
what
would
I'm
send
saying?
him home.
Just fuck
And
him
then
and
I would
send him
try to
home.
pick for Denzel because he act. I would try to give a role for him to play for the night for me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
KB's gonna hit it and quit it with Denzel.
Denzel and then Angela Bassett. That's my boo.
She's
I'm wifing
that woman
that up.
does not age.
I'm wifing that up. I'm
Yeah.
wifing
Yeah.
that up with the quickness. I don't give a fuck.
I don't
Like,
blame you.
I'm a wife her too because she gonna keep the money flow in the house. and keep things-
exactly,
You're right.
exactly. Like I think she's like about to be like one of the highest paid
Mm.
on TV. Or
Nelly
something.
says that De Niro's the crypt keeper.
Oh my goodness, that's what I'm saying.
Stankley, I want to know.
And his mole getting bigger.
I want to know your take. Who are you fuck marrying and killing?
In which house?
Do KB's house.
All right, in KB's house, you fuck Jordan Peele, you marry you marry Regina King, and you kill Quentin Tarantino.
Yep, that's it.
It's pretty universal,
That's
right?
it.
Yeah, that's it.
So Kara, who wants that toe loving?
Regina King is a goddess.
She is.
And
Yo.
that movie One Night in Miami is amazing.
I was gonna say,
She
do
did
we
amazing
so we
with that.
understand that? Do we get the theme here?
Did you get the theme, Arleta?
with our houses?
Yes.
What is it?
So the theme of KB House, that's the standard. That's what I'm going with too. I'm fucking Jordan Peele, marrying Regina King, killing Quentin Tarantino.
But do you know what the theme of the houses are?
No.
Like what all the people in our houses have in common?
Oh no. I've never been good at the brain teeth.
I wouldn't either.
So the theme, we base the theme off our guest, and because you're directing documentary, I was like, all directors.
All directors.
All those people are directors.
Oh, y'all, so this is cool as hell. And I'm so glad I wrote it down. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Directors, are y'all snap? Okay, now what's up, Amy? What's in your house?
That's wholesome. Nobody, like, because we, most of our guests are comedians. So our themes get, like, what can we do?
Yeah.
Other than just comedians.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's completely random, but this time we were like, no, we got a good one.
Yeah, we got a good
Yeah.
one this time. So
Let's take this shot. Who'd redeem this? I can't remember. T, probably.
one of them.
So,
Yeah, trying to
so
give
your
it-
house is actors and actresses, Amy.
But they're all
They
directors.
also have directed
Yeah.
movies. Yep. Because my thing is, also, I want to point out that because of KB's win just now, you are tied with Timmy.
Yes.
So
Back
you
in
are
the
catching
game,
up.
baby.
Yeah, you were catching up.
Thank you, Arlieta. Thank you. Thank you
almost
for
had
switching
that.
your
I almost had
switching your
that.
vote. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
I almost had it. But yeah. I don't remember what I was gonna
Almost doesn't count.
say. Oh, also we have to smoke up thanks to language of royalty. Thank you. Appreciate it. Shout out to everybody hanging out in our Twitch chat today. We appreciate our audience all the time.
Lit ass show.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good time. Good time. Let's roll that again.
Let's do it. No, we already rolled that. Number 19? You ruined it.
I like this one. This is one that Amy came up with. Tell them about it, boo.
Okay, so you ruined it as just like, something you got excited about and somebody fucking ruined the day for you. You ever had that happen to you? I've been in like a bunch of relationships where it's like something cool is going to happen that day. Like we got a concert to go to. And for some reason, when you got shit to do, tensions are high.
Yeah.
And for some reason, just that day, you fucking fight, right? That's kind of my example of, I've had people like ruin, baseball games for me. I feel like I'm not directing that at Stankley. We've gone to plenty of baseball games
I feel
together,
so
but
targeted.
it was not you.
Stankley was like, all right, I remember the one time we went to. We
It's like
did have a
something
little thing, but then I
No,
bought
I
our
will
hot
admit
dog.
there
We
were
just-
times that we'd have like something, and tensions are just fucking high when you're rushing around getting shit done.
Yeah.
We had like, I think we fought maybe on like one of our like outings on an anniversary or something. Like it was just fucking tensions. It didn't like ruin anything. We got through it and went and fucking ate steaks and had a fine time. But there have been times where I'm like, wow, that was supposed to be like a cool moment in my life and you fucking ruined it.
I can agree, Amy. I have one a little similar. I met this guy at the bar, but I met a few people that night. I've been trying, to put myself out there. So I got a few numbers. So I didn't quite remember what he looked like.
Mm-hmm.
And we were supposed to go on this date. So I told him like, yeah, I'm pulling up. He was like, all right, well, I'm already here. But I was already there too. So I'm trying to pull around the lot, see if I see him. As I'm driving past, pulling up, he so happens to be driving towards me. So I look in the car, I'm like, ugh. I kept going, sped off. You fucking ruined it. Like, he was giving gorilla vibes, and I don't speak primate. So I kept going, y'all. You fucking ruined it with your ugly ass. Thought I was gonna have a date. No, I met a primate.
She left. Oh, fam.
I am dying, fam. I can't believe. You really dipped off on homie?
You just left.
I kept driving. I didn't know what to do, so I kept driving. And I'll be honest, while we're in the happy place, in the happy corner,
Uh-huh.
because my name is so unique, I don't tell people my real name when I'm dating. You have to get to a certain level for me to tell you my real name. So I have a different name that I use when I'm dating and a different phone number. So he didn't make it
As you
past, so
supposed
he
to.
don't know my real
Yeah.
name or my real number. So I kept driving. I was like, okay, I gotta say something. When I got to the light, I decided to text him that I had to go do something for my daddy. But by then he had blocked me because he knew I drove past him.
He saw you. He's like waving.
He like, I'm right here.
I know you saw me. I know you saw me.
Damn, fam. That is the G shit I've heard on the Happy
That's
Corner
fucking
headline.
hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. It reminds me. So
Yo, do you know why
I
I love
that
it?
shit. You gotta make that a segment.
Fam, I love it because it's so fucking real. Like,
It
you know
is.
what? I ain't hitting that.
I'm
no,
good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
And I'm not finna go in this. We're not finna go waste each other's time. We're not finna
Time,
pretend we
yeah.
on no date.
Right. Right. One of my.
Did he have a nice car?
What you say?
What type of car was he driving?
You so petty, KB. You so petty. I'm about to go. You so petty. So he was driving like a maybe like a 1997 Alero.
Was it like, I'm just using this to get by? Or was it like, oh, I that's my car and I done did some shit to it to make it look, you know.
Gee, I wish he would have pulled up with some rims on that Alero. I would have really dusted him in the lot. I would have
I really
started
love this
doing
car.
donuts around him to piss him off before I pulled up. That was his car. That morning, he was like, he was like, I'm getting my brakes fixed. I'm like, oh, he getting his brakes fixed.
No,
So he
you
tried to
heard
think
him
we on
before
a
you
date
saw
date.
him. You
Squeaking around the corner.
You like,
I
who?
was-
Like, you need a new belt, my guy. Come on.
It wasn't even a car. I promise you, I ain't even judging people about that car. It was the face. I was like, oh
It
no,
was the face for her.
I ain't even finna do this. We not about to be walking around here.
She said it's not the car, it's the
The
face.
face.
I love it.
car didn't help.
The car did not help. Cause like if he pulled up in like a new ass Range Rover, you like, well,
You think so? You think so?
I think so. Well, let me see what's up.
Yeah,
Let me just say hi. I'm gonna say hi, act like I got a phone call, and
Yeah,
just dip real
yeah,
quick.
you
But
know
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say hi first.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh.
But the face and then that was
Right.
the face was like D minus, and then the car was like F. Like,
F's across the board. She said no. She kept driving. She said, "Oh hell no." One of my friends
I
was.
was like, man, I just really, you can't be wasting. You can't waste your time
No,
or
don't
people's
waste
time.
your
You can't
time,
play
no.
with people. Don't play
No.
with these people. People be trying to
Facts.
date you.
I agree.
You don't want to
True.
date them.
I
Yeah.
agree. One of
Eating
my.
across the table, looking like, man, how do I get out of here? Like
Yeah, I
one of my
can't do this.
cousins did that, and
Mm-mm.
she sat down and ate with him, and got something. And was like, man, she pretended to go to the bathroom and got in the Uber, left her coat at the table, and shit. Like, I'm not leaving my good coat.
Oh,
Damn.
You slipping on your pimping?
Damn. One of my friends was like real active on the dating apps, you know? So she was talking to like multiple dudes at once, and she had like 3 different dudes with the same name in her phone, and she invited this dude over who she thought was the one dude. And it ended up being a whole different dude. She opened the door like, oh shit.
Bam. Have you ever been like dating multiple people and then you invite them out to a function because you like, not all these motherfuckers is gonna
Be at the same shit?
Yeah, come out to this
Yeah.
function, and then like, but you like, but there's one that you really try to push to come, but the one that you didn't give a fuck about actually show up, and you like, fuck, like,
Oh shit.
Yes.
Ah.
Most comedy shows, I was like, what are you doing? And stop lingering. Get your shit and go.
Please leave.
So what we doing after this? Nothing. I didn't know you were.
It was good to see you. I'll talk to you later.
I'm tired. I'm going home after this.
I'll see ya. I get jeeped out when people show up to comedy shows like that. I'm like, ooh, forgot we were friends on Facebook and you could see where I was going. How you doing? And then I get the, what are you doing after this? Oh, you know, I gotta wait around to get paid and anything else. Anything. I got so much to do. It's a gotta do a day.
That is so funny, but it is so real. It's like I'm shocked when I see people that you want to see. And there's somebody you always like, oh, you know.
Have you had somebody that show up that you didn't know who they were? They was like, oh, what's up? I'm like,
oh my God.
What's up? Like, how's it going? Yeah.
Hate that. I hate that.
Yeah. And I'm like,
much.
And then I feel so bad, and I be trying to put it together like, oh, tag me. Then I'm always, tag me in that photo.
Right. You got to come up with stealthy ways to like figure out names. Oh, and then if like someone walks up and you have to introduce, oh man, I don't know. Introduce.
I don't even do it. I'd be like, I'd be so rude that they introduce themselves, and I'd be like, oh, I'm rude, my bad, y'all, I'm high, and they'd be like, yeah, and that's it.
Right. Oh yeah, I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I suck at this. I suck at being a social human. My bad. Now y'all know each other. Now,
and now they know that we don't know.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I feel like a dick because I did know this dude's name. But when he came to the show, he came to a show of mine that you came to see me at, and I introduced you to him as his name in the Twitch stream. Because I was just so excited that he was there. I don't know if he's here today, but I was like, oh, KB, this is Grandma's skid marks in the chat.
Like, oh, okay, what's up?
Like, she's like, what's your real? I'm like, oh fuck, I'm sorry, this is Jason. My bad. I was just excited that a fan of our podcast
had made it out to a show.
I was like, my bad. I should not introduce you to people as Grandma's skid marks. That's my bad. I rolled and I landed on a really fun segment. You want to know what it is?
What is it?
It's not the main entree.
Ooh, not the main entree. This is good cheating stories.
So, like, if you've ever been in a cheating situation, you've witnessed a cheating situation, we love a good cheating story.
That's sigh. That's sigh.
Oh, the hooey sigh right there. Look, it looks like Hooey's mic'd up. I don't know if you can see that. I wish he was.
What's a good cheating story? Okay. I got one. I don't know how good it is, but it is quite interesting to me. My boyfriend, well, not, let's not say boyfriend. Let's not say like that's current. That's old.
Okay.
You're like, rewind.
I was like, is he in the room? Like, what's about to go on? All right.
Like, oh, he's still cheating on her. Okay, so we basically we were all out at a bar. This was like when I was in college. So we were all out at a bar, like everybody, you know, Thirsty Thursdays. That's what we used to call it.
Where'd you go to college?
Used to call it. Got the nerve to sound old. Northern Illinois University.
Yes, I went to DeKalb. I went to NIU.
Nice.
And when you
I graduated 2011.
I'm way before that. 2006. No, when you said Thirsty Thursday, I was like, there's something NIU about Arlieta. There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God. I love it. Because we was at we was at Molly's.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Did you ever ride the rail?
Drunk as hell at Molly's and shit, and then we getting ready to leave Molly's, and it was him and his friends, and it was a girl driving. He was like, yeah, he started walking to the car with the girl. I was like, and what are you doing? So my roommate's like, Arlieta. I was like, he get in the car with the girl. Well, let him get in the car. You don't want to do all of that. I'm asking questions.
Yeah.
So he get in the car with the girl. So he always act like I was doing too much. He like, I'm just getting a ride home. So I was like, all right, bet, cool. I get home, I call my cousin. I was like, he said he getting a ride home with her. My cousin was like, well, you can ride over there. Just don't get out the car. You could just
Yeah.
ride past. Whatever you do, don't get out the car.
That's
though.
how you know Arlieta like to fight. When other people have to tell you, like, don't get out the car, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Don't
Right.
do nothing. Just go there and then roll past. And if you got the proof, it's all good. But you don't need to, you don't need to do too much.
Don't do or say nothing.
Yeah.
So I tried not to do or say nothing. So I was like, okay, stay on the phone with me. So she stayed on the phone with me. So I got in my car, everything close. So it took me 2 minutes to get there. I went right off of Annie Glidden.
Yep.
So I had one of my hood friends used to call it Anna Glidden.
Annie Glenn is the main road in DeKalb, especially when you're getting off like 88 to get into DeKalb, into the university area. So
So I made one right on Annie Glidden, and you 2 minutes away from wherever you need to go.
Exactly.
DeKalb,
yep, pretty much.
So I make a right, I'm following him, so I get behind them. They make the first stop, drop off the first friend. So I'm like, okay, good. They make the first stop. I'm good. Nobody sees me. Then they make the second stop. But he sees my car now, and my phone goes dead. No more support to tell me now what to do. So he tells the girl to pull over. So at this point, I try to drive past like I did the guy the other day. Kept trying to drive like nobody would see me. So I tried to drive and park my car. He got out the car and tried to embarrass me. I don't know what you're doing. You're doing too much. You need to just go home. You think you're going to go home with this girl and I'm driving behind y'all? Get in the car with me.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to get in the car with me. So I did what the young Arlieta would do. I tried to have a conversation with the young lady. She wouldn't get out the car and have a conversation with me. So I asked her to roll down her window and just talk to me.
Arlieta.
Let's have a conversation.
Arlieta.
I'm sure you said it that calmly. Let's
I said
just
it
have
that
a
calmly.
conversation.
Okay.
I just want to talk to you
I
right
just want to
quick.
talk to you real quick.
It'll be real quick.
I got a couple questions.
It ain't going to be nothing. For
and
real.
then you can go about your
For real.
business. Fucking
real.
my
Yeah, just-
boyfriend.
Don't mind the 40 ounce I got in my
Yeah, don't
console.
worry about
Don't
it.
worry about that.
Oh, this
Don't
crowbar?
worry.
I
Yeah,
was just
don't even-
fixing this tire. Don't worry about it. I was here to fix your tire.
Yeah,
Just answer some questions.
Yeah, that is good.
It's a little question.
Yeah.
So
Don't even worry about it.
Right.
don't worry about it. So I end up, the solution to the story is that I had to do anger management, so I calmed down. I learned that you cannot have any control in the relationship over what people are going to do. You can only control yourself.
That's right.
Because you cannot snatch people out of cars and beat up men and do that. You
Right.
can't do that. You'll go to jail.
That sounds like a Thursday in DeKalb. Yo, I'm telling you,
that's good advice.
NIU used to be lit. Like, no lie, fam. Like, when I went there, it was I was going there from 2001 to 2006, right?
I got down there in 2006, August.
Yeah, so like,
And that was the last year that anybody could come to our homecoming when it was lit.
Yeah.
You was there when it was still Huskies.
yeah, like
Dang.
we fam, but the shit that you went through is the same shit that we went through. Like we bumping Dipset and just running up on folks, like, for real. Like, we were
Yes.
super.
You can get it. Stop playing with me. I know I'm in college, but don't try me because I'm a student.
Yeah, like no, like, I hemmed up a shorty at this. There's this one club in DeKalb that, that one bar or club or restaurant where there's so much turnover that every few months it's a new name.
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
We got
So-
one
so-
right down the street.
yeah. So, like, at the time that I went there, it was called Bar One. It's some different shit now or whatever. But, like, I remember getting so lit because, like, in DeKalb, liquor was so fucking cheap that they had nights on a Friday fucking night. $1 you call it.
Mm.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? On a Friday night. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so, like, I'm getting lit, and, like, this is when I used to drink vodka. And I don't
You don't
do
fucks
that.
with it anymore.
I don't fuck with it
No.
anymore because I
This
turned.
was absolute days.
Yeah, facts, fam. Absolute days. It was what was the UV blue with the Sprite that tasted like a fucking
Yes.
snow cone and shit.
Mhm.
You know, all that bullshit.
Oh
So-
my God, I drank Blue Label, Black Label. I remember Armadale went on sale.
Oh my God, like wildin', and liquor's just cheap out. Like it's like water
Yeah.
out there. So like,
Yes.
I had got so lit that like I had my homie was like, "Yo, dude, like you about to you're fucking up this bitch." She's like, "This is your city. You about to like graduate. Like chill, like." Cause she had one of my homegirls. I was holding her hand, but it was because she was just like fucked up. So it was just like, "Hey, this is where we're going." Like,
Right.
and then she was like, this girl came up to me and she's like, "Oh, is this Rainbow Bright shit?"
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, "What the fuck did you say?" And the girl that I was holding hands with, she was like, "Yo, chill." And I was like, "Nah, fuck that," because I had vodka.
I've got
Okay.
vodka.
My blood is just filled with vodka, so I'm angry. So fuck that. I was
That's
like,
what
"What the
it
fuck
does.
are you like? What the fuck are you saying, fam?" I him this bitch up so hard, and like what was fucked up was her homies had hyped her up to antagonize me, cause you know how there's always that like talk before a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I was like, "Fam, like, why don't you keep it fucking moving, but stop with that bullshit? Like, I don't play that shit." Like, and she's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna put your hands on me?" And I was like,
Oh God.
"Yeah, bitch. Actually,
Watch
the fuck
me.
I am." And like,
Watched it.
and then like my homegirl, one of her friends was like, "Yo." Like I found this out afterwards, but she's like, "Your friend is fucking up this girl in the parking lot
Damn.
right now. Like,
All
you
right.
need to scoop her immediately."
Okay.
Like I didn't play that shit. Like
No.
I didn't play that shit. So like it was one of those things where, and it was like they was like, "Kim," because that's what they call it. There's like,
Yeah.
"Kim, you from the suburbs?" I was like, "I don't give a fuck, man."
Okay.
I was like, "I don't
that's
play
what
that
I'm-
shit. Like
I'm
I don't
from
play
the
that."
suburbs too. What is we talking about? What is
Like
going
I don't
on?
play that shit. Like you got me fucked up. There's like, "Yo, calm down. Get in a fucking car." Like I had, like I was so fucked up, fam. I had her hemmed up, and she was like, "Get your hands off of me." And I was like, "I don't have my fucking hands on you yet."
Oh.
I was holding her though. I was like, technically, did have my hands on her.
I mean, a little bit. I had my
Okay.
hands on her. A little bit.
And
My
see,
hands are
that's me.
slightly on
I'm
her.
just asking her, roll down the window a little bit. Just roll it down.
I just
And
want to
soon as
talk to
she rolled it down, I'm
you.
not gonna lie. I did hit her with like at least 4 jabs to the face. So it was bad. And then I beat
Yeah,
up my
you
boyfriend,
realize
and
you
then
like,
it was
you
a
doing
boy
too
that
much.
called the police on me. Like,
Oh,
why was
wow. Wow.
a black man that called the police? And I'm gonna have to say
Wow.
it was a black man that called. It wasn't even a white man.
That's pussy as fuck. I'm sorry to say it like that. That's weak as fuck. Like,
It's
dude,
what it is. You
like-
know, we just left Thirsty Thursday drinking these $2 of what the fucks. We don't know who we are.
Yeah.
I thought I was a Hulk.
Husky's
I could have
Den,
flipped my car, but they didn't call the police though.
Starbusters out there. They
Yes,
got a.
but
They,
when the police came, I changed myself. You know how people
Yeah.
do that when you see that.
oh
I
my
was
god,
like-
you get sober as fuck as soon as you see them lights. You like shit. All right.
Well, shit.
He walked up here. He was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "And that's exactly what I'm trying to figure out here."
Well,
This young
golly,
woman
I
has
don't
been getting
know.
belligerent. This young man, he wasn't. And I messed up. I said boyfriend. He's like, "This your boyfriend?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Domestic." I was like, "I'm in this. We're not together now. No, never. Oh, shit. Oh, damn."
I'm going to
Mama!
jail.
I just meant friend. That's a boy. That's all I meant.
POP, hold it down.
Fucked up. Fucked up.
I never got arrested, but yeah, I had my homies like they scooped me before anything really popped off. Like I got a few hemmed her up, a few pops. Like who the fuck are you talking to? And then my homie Caesar with the big booty came and scooped me and was like, "Yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here like now." Like we
Shout
gotta
out to
go.
Caesar with the big booty.
Yeah, like he's
Shout
like,
out
"We
to-
gotta go."
Yeah.
Like
That's the one and only fight I ever got caught. Any other time we would get up out of there, and that was the lesson. God, they was like, "Girls, who Who you think you are? Look, let me tell you something. Fight over a boy again. Fight over a boy again.
So silly. It's so silly.
Yeah. That was when I was like, you know what, vodka, not my thing.
Not my thing.
Not my thing.
Then I start picking my drinks. Don't keep letting these people give you Long Island nights. We don't. This is not a real. This is a long night. It's not.
Yeah.
I was Captain Morgan's in college, and then just turned you straight into a sailor. Like I was out there, arr, arr, like no more.
At the time that like I was in college, it was like number one, they were pushing energy drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And they were pushing like niche liquor, like Jaeger and UV shit, and like all that type of shit.
Take this upper with this downer. Do
And
it.
so I remember when it was Monster. This is how old I am. I remember when we were at Bar 1 and we were waiting in line to get into Bar 1, and the representatives of fucking Monster were outside handing out free like little mini cans of Monster before we went into the club.
Oof.
Then we went into the club, and then there was drinks made with the fucking Monster. So you have a whole bunch of horny, fucked up, because we already pre-gamed in a fucking dorm room.
Always.
Then walked over, because everything is walkable in DeKalb. Like
Yes.
every fucking like you can, like it may be at most the longest you may have to walk is a mile and a half.
And who cares?
And who cares?
Yeah.
Because you fucked up.
Because you're fucked up.
Like DeKalb
Yeah.
is so fucked up. We used to go through the drive-through, like not in a car. Like we would just walk through
the drive-through.
in the positions of a car.
Mm-hmm. Like
Like-
somebody in the driver's
Yeah,
seat
yeah,
and the passenger
Yes.
seat in the back seat.
yeah, yeah.
You're like, what you want?
Because it's right there. Like
Would you roll down the window?
Yeah.
Because I would.
My homie Randall.
nothing
Yeah,
is more than one song away.
yeah. Like legit. Exactly. Nothing is more than a song away. So like you would just get fucked up.
Oh, surely.
You know what I'm saying? And so like these new motherfuckers would come to college towns like DeKalb, because they're like, what do these kids have to do but get fucked up every weekend? And they would just try out their new shit. Like we tried out Rockstar, Monster. Like before it went out, we tried
Right.
out so much.
Oh, they were
different
pushing that shit like
Yeah.
crazy. Yep.
Yeah.
Them and TCF. Like TCF,
Yeah,
get the
TCF.
fuck on.
TCF got a whole like monopoly on DeKalb.
It was the hoodies for me. Fuck you. Like, what is this shit? Sign up. Sign up. $100. Sign up. That was like, what in the hell?
I missed all the college experience.
Dude, there's fun shit about the college experience.
All
Yeah.
it took was for me to go to one of my nephew's football games, and he goes to a Catholic college. So just seeing these kids at the football game, I was like, oh, I really missed out. Like I fucking missed out on this experience right here.
No, it's a fun experience.
But I ain't got no student debt,
But
so
yeah, I was about to say, but they don't need to make it as expensive as it is.
I'm
either.
saying
No.
that's the
So-
only benefit.
Oh, so like we do have a rose today, and we do have eat a bag of dicks. So like, or eat a dick. So like Arlieta, eat a dick is like somebody who fucked up this week or whatever, and then Rosa
Oh,
is
I'm
off for
glad
those that we
Stankley's
love.
here for the eat a dick.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do eat a dick first, so we can end with the positive of the rose.
Okay,
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
here we go.
Eat a dick. Ooh. All right, so this eat a dick goes out to John Taffer, Mr. Bar Rescue. This motherfucker sat up there
Oof.
on a news channel with a blonde bitch who says incredibly stupid shit every day.
Yeah.
And he said that like basically he compared workers to dogs. I understood the analogy, and even the blonde bitch tried to like clean it up
Clean
a little
it,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah. And basically said like we need to starve them. They need to get their asses back to work. They don't know what the fuck like what the fuck are they doing? you know, and basically on some bullshit. And my whole thing is, it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. First off, like, this is what I have a problem with. I don't know if any of you have ever watched Bar Rescue, but I hate shows where it's just a white older dude yelling at motherfuckers.
Do you not like Gordon Ramsay?
I don't like none of that shit.
Damn.
I don't like that shit. Who the fuck are you?
Damn.
Who the fuck are you to sit up there and come into some shit and start yelling at motherfuckers? Like, I don't like that shit at all. I do not like I remember I watched a marathon of Bar Rescue, and I was like, bro, you this incensed and angry at every fucking bar owner
And staff
at every single fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
So I don't watch it. I used to watch the shit. Stankley too. We used to watch the shit out of Bar Rescue. That was like our fucking
too.
And
he's like the bar version of fucking Dr. Phil. Like, fuck out of here.
It was more of, for me personally, it wasn't about like the yelling and the being an asshole. It was I wanted to see the end result, because some of these places were like local joints, you know. So I wanted to see the end result of what John Taffer would do. There were a lot of times where I was like, okay, you're doing too much, dude. Like, calm the fuck down.
Or you're doing shit that doesn't even apply to their demographic.
Right.
You're just making up bullshit that just sounds cool and is gonna look cool on camera, but it's not gonna help or really help these fucking businesses. They're already dying, and then you're doing something, you're implementing something that is trendy for maybe a month, and then they're still gonna not
Oh, you got people coming because they were on a show. And they want to see what all the hoopla is about.
But the other thing about what he said, and I am on the side of the worker. I am so tired of motherfuckers taking up for motherfuckers that have millions and billions of dollars. I'm not talking about mom and pop. But I will say with mom and pop, y'all have to figure out ways to make it palatable for people to be able to work for you. Like, if you can't offer all of the money or whatever, find different ways that you can work with the people so that you can get what you need and they can get what they need.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of this, like, well, people are just fucking lazy and they should just get a... No, fam, like, y'all need us. That's what y'all realize right now is y'all fucking need us.
Well, yeah. I just posted the other day about, like, all these people complaining that these fast food joints are closing at 6, 7 p.m. because workers don't want to work. Like, they're like, people don't want to work anymore. I'm like, you've been telling these people for ages to get a better job if they want to make more money. And what did they go do? They went and found a job with a livable wage, or they are fucking collecting unemployment and whatever. But they're making more money not working at the place. You just want your fucking chicken nuggets. Calm down.
Yeah.
You just want your chicken. That's what you're pissed about.
Or people like, well, I'm working. Why aren't they working? Well, bitch, you have really good benefits, or you have the job that just, or like you've never stopped fucking working. There are people that didn't stop working during the fucking pandemic, but if you did, you had to find a different avenue to fucking support yourself. And once you found that avenue, you like, fuck it, I'm doing this. Why would I go back to that shit? I already figured it out. Y'all really didn't give a fuck. Y'all didn't send out a stimulus fast enough. It wasn't nearly enough that people fucking needed. And now y'all bitching about fucking people on unemployment. Fuck out of here. How much fucking money did we spend on the military? How much fucking money did we spend on bullshit that we really don't fucking need? Y'all motherfuckers will vote. Y'all will vote to make a raise for y'all in the Senate and in the Congress and all that bullshit. But when it comes to the American people, you can't understand how they're upset because they don't have rights, because they don't... Look at what happened at fucking Frito-Lay. Motherfuckers getting electrocuted, and you want them to rush back to work for you?
Yeah,
fuck out of here. Fuck
And
out of here.
No, fuck out of here. Could we go back to Bar Rescue for a half of a fucking second?
Yes.
People that work in the restaurant industry, that's one thing I'm glad 2020 exposed, is how low that they are paid. So the nerve of him to come in there like a 90s, 2000s episode of fucking Sally like you in
Yeah.
boot camp on
Yep.
these damn people is
Yep.
a little bit absurd. It was giving real boot camp vibes when he would
Yeah.
come into the bar.
Yeah.
And it's like, why you gotta make a fool out of somebody? You know they don't
Thank
know
you.
shit. You know they knew that salad. I mean, but I would be with him on some of that shit. Like, now why y'all got this soggy ass
Yeah.
lettuce out? Now
Yeah.
what was the plan?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't have a plan. We just gonna keep cooking the shit out of salmon
But,
because I'm tired of people doing that. Why we keep overcooking salmon, people? Let's just take a moment and stop making salmon taste like a chicken breast. Like,
Yeah.
why?
But the
Okay.
other thing about him is that he would like. I'm like, these businesses are not going to survive after your makeover, so you chewing them out
No.
purely for ratings.
Yeah. And he sets
Yeah.
them up with expensive shit. Like shit
That
to
they're not
make
gonna
the
be able to
restaurant that
upkeep.
they're not going to be able to upkeep.
It's just
Also-
like that, like when they had to build a house shit.
Oh yeah, those houses were shit because they were built in fucking a day.
It's
Walls
like
are fucking falling down.
it's like
fucking
Pimp
people
My
getting-
Ride. They was like, you know what? Give us all our shit back though.
They're like, here, we built this house in a day for this man in a wheelchair, so everything is lowered so that he can open doors easily. And then they're like, oh, but also like the electrical's not that good, so probably watch out for that.
Yeah, on Pimp My Ride, they just made the ride
Oh
look
my
cool.
God.
They didn't actually fix
That shit
it.
was not practical at all. You got
I've
like
heard-
a
I've
fucking
heard
whole
some horror
fish tank,
stories.
like sloshing around in your back seat. Like that shit was fucking ridiculous.
Well, no, I've heard some horror stories about Pimp My Ride because they did the whole like. There's somebody that they put like a cotton candy machine in their vehicle.
Sugar got in their gas tank.
Well, but
please.
they didn't fix the struts and the suspension system, and so it was too heavy in the trunk, and so it couldn't drive still. And then like that car later ended up like bursting out into flames and shit.
Oh, bro.
That shit's hilarious, dude.
That's
Well,
what
they
we're
would do
gonna-
that stuff all the time. Like they would have like, oh, like my car, like it's aesthetically bad, but then also the engine shit. They make the car look beautiful, engine still shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but we pimped it out.
Yeah.
I think that's what
I
the
didn't
phrase we should
understand
start
that either. We
using.
just gonna keep
When-
trying to squeeze a limit. Like, let's just throw it in the trash.
It's like it's just throwing like glitter on a turd. That's all it is.
The amount that they spent updating the car, they could have just bought that person a new car.
Just get him a new car.
They could have bought
practical one.
everybody a Ford Focus. It could have just been called the Ford Focus, y'all.
Or yeah, get a sponsor from like Toyota Corolla.
Right. Easy. It's fucking easy.
Here's a nice, sensible
They could
sedan
have. That's
for
back
you.
when Cavaliers was hot. They could have gave everybody a new Cavalier.
When
And if
it
they
said-
wanted to pimp some shit out, they could have just picked cutlasses and just
yeah,
pimped out.
yeah,
cutlass.
just put a 10 on them.
What
you know
they
what
needed
I'm
to
saying?
do is just strictly do people that were living in their cars.
Yeah.
Those people only. That's whose rides you need to pimp. But yeah, they weren't fixing anybody's car. And they're actively being like, this car is a total piece of shit. So
Yeah.
we're gonna pimp this guy's ride. We're not gonna fix anything.
We're not gonna fix shit. We just
But
gonna make
like,
it look cool.
we're
as
gonna
fuck.
put lights in it and a karaoke machine in the back. You
Yeah.
like that? You like that?
That is funny. They never open it up like, yeah, he basically needs a new engine and we're going to give him that. They never said anything was wrong. They never said
Yeah.
windshield wipers. They never bust
Fam,
down
you
the
ain't
car.
never seen a motherfucker drive off
Off?
in their
No.
car.
But I think they did one time and the guy literally broke down the street. And they're like, oh shit. We
Maybe
forgot
we
to fix
shouldn't
the
do
car.
this.
We forgot to fix the inside of his car. My bad. My bad. It'll be cool to live in on the side of the road.
The pull-off segment was only 2 to 3 seconds.
Right. And then it ended real abruptly. Real abruptly.
Well,
Who
and
else did that?
that guy that got the cotton candy machine in his car, they did that because he was overweight. So they were like, "Oh, you like sweets, don't you? Here you go."
Here, fatty, fat,
Yeah.
fat.
They should just had a Krispy Kreme roller.
We got a corn dog maker. You can make funnel cakes, buddy.
Yeah.
All carnival
You get your
foods.
own Krispy
All
It's
the
what's
Kreme.
the way to kill him.
Right. Here's your diabetes car. Jesus. That's fucking terrible.
It also had a candy dispenser in it. Like, and I really wish I was joking, but no, the guy did a TikTok series talking about how that's what they did with everything. Is they were like,
my
"Oh, he's fat,
God.
So let's just give him a bunch of candy.
I didn't
and shit.
even think about that. Like, they
Here's
need
your-
to do a where are they
Here's
now?
your potato chip dispenser. Here's
They had one of those fucking.
you can dip it in
You
chocolate.
remember the licorice dispenser in Wayne's World when the
Yep.
car? He had one of those. Oh shit, man! Here, fatty.
They ain't
Take
shit.
your
They
candy.
ain't shit, fam.
They ain't shit.
They like Tyra Banks and then America's Next Top Model. They ain't shit.
We were rooting.
We were
for
rooting
you.
for you. We all rooting for you.
Do y'all remember Forgive and Forget with Mother Love?
Vaguely.
Yeah. That one
So
is
basically, if you got into an altercation with someone, you can bring them on Forgive and Forget
Yeah.
and
Oh,
tell
yes.
Mother Love
Yeah,
about the story.
Yeah.
And they would
It's like
have
Priya
basically it would be a
is-
part where you open
yeah.
up the door. Go ahead.
I was just saying it's Priya Yanla.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Priya Yanla fix
Fix
my life.
Yeah.
Yep. And then if that person forgave you, they would be at the door. But if they didn't forgive you, that's forget.
Damn, Aaron-
that shit used to
Aaron,
be so
all the
fun. They're gonna be
fucking-
behind this door.
Airing all the fucking dirty laundry. Let's put all our shit on TV for people's entertainment.
Yeah.
Damn. And if they weren't behind that door, ooh, crowd gasp.
Yeah. She was bogus as fuck for that. 'Cause she sounded sweet, but then she would fuck them up when they wasn't there.
What was
They
that?
got the nerve to have the name Mother Love.
Yeah,
Come on,
Mother
y'all.
Love on that bitch. I'm like, bitch, you heartless as fuck. Like,
I think about all the old like MTV shows because I saw a TikTok too where a guy was on the MTV show Next. Do you remember that one?
I remember
That one was
Yeah, I
trashy
remember
as shit.
Next.
The one that I can't remember what it was called, but they would like kidnap the person out of their home.
Room Raiders.
Yeah, and then like somebody
Yes.
would go in a potential date's house and like blacklight their room to see if there's just like cum stains everywhere.
Hey, fam, I wash my sheets once a week. Relax.
Like,
you
what
came
the
on a
fuck?
Wednesday. It's not Friday yet.
They're going through these girls' drawers. They're like, ooh, she's got these kind of panties. It was just the most intrusive ass show. Could you imagine? And these are kids that lived with their parents.
Then they did Parent Room Raiders.
Gross.
They did. Room Raiders were so
Oh.
ignorant.
What was the one where the mom went out? The mom and the dad picked the date for the kids and made their significant
my mom.
other sit with them and watch their boyfriend or girlfriend be on a date with someone else because their parents hated them the whole time.
I remember that.
I
Or
remember
What's
that
a
show.
date my
I
mom?
I forgot what it's called, but like, yeah, I remember that show.
That was bogus as shit.
yeah.
Hey, I hate you. Come watch your boyfriend date this girl I picked for her instead of you because you suck so
you
bad.
suck so bad.
And the
like-
whole time we're watching parental control.
Yes,
that's what it
that's
was.
what it
Thank you,
was.
Karen.
Yes,
Yeah.
parental control.
Oh, that was fucking gross.
What was fucked up about parental control is like sometimes the person that was the boyfriend or girlfriend of the other person, they weren't that bad. It was just the parents was really super tripping. Like you
Yeah.
was like,
Some of them were bad. Don't get me wrong.
some of them were trash.
Total fuck boys.
Yeah,
Total fucking
fuck
pick me
girls,
girls.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
terrible.
some of them were trash. But there were times I was like, no, you're just a psycho parent.
Yeah, you're just an overprotective shitty parent. And they got to pick the date. And the weird thing is it's weird when a mom does it, but it's creepy when the dad does it.
yeah.
The dad
Yes.
is sitting there interviewing these teenage girls to be like, so what can you offer my son? Do you
Yeah.
put out? What's up? And he'll be like, it'll be like the interview with the dad, and he's like, well, I thought she was pretty hot. So
Yeah.
And you're like, what the
Fuck are you
man?
talking about, bro? Like that.
Kara said she loves Singled Out. Singled Out was a little bit older than that, and yeah, great show.
Great show though.
They did.
Yes.
They had the first one with I think it was first Jenny
McCarthy.
McCarthy, and then it was Carmen Electra.
Carmen
right?
Electra afterwards. Yeah.
I used to like. They had like the after show where they would bring a band in.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
Yeah. That was Singled Out was the show that they said that this is the 40-year anniversary of fucking
Shut
MTV.
the fuck up. Of MTV. I thought
Of
you were gonna say
MTV.
Singled Out. I was
No.
gonna,
Of MTV.
what the
fame.
fuck? Come on.
Yeah, but like MTV had some good dope ass shows though. They had like fucking Real World, like before they got super stupid with it. where it was
Was
just
good.
like where they would just open the fridge and was just all alcohol. It was
Yeah, you're like, Jesus. Jesus.
like they don't got no food, but they got alcohol. I'm like, fam, what are y'all doing? What are y'all know what the fuck y'all doing to these poor young people? Like you sitting up here doing all this bullshit. But the initial real world where it was just real ass motherfuckers, just they like, yeah. Like they didn't look super pretty. They weren't the most attractive. Some of them were kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? Like some of them.
The camera was at awkward ass angles of the house. It'd be
Yeah.
up in the
Right.
corner, coming down.
Yeah.
You're watching the roommates dry humping on the sheets. You're like, what the fuck? Why they got cameras in the bathroom? Sometimes they did that, and you're like, the
No,
fuck?
but
Yes,
that
they
got
did.
later. That got later.
Okay.
Initially, it wasn't like that. Like initially, it was
It
just
was always dry humping in the sheets, KB.
yeah.
That's true.
There was always dry humping in the sheets, but I'm like in the bathroom with direct cameras. They wasn't like that until like Chicago.
Mm-mm.
But like no, but before that, it was really they just had real ass motherfuckers. Like they had motherfuckers that you'd be like, oh, that's dope. Like I remember watching the one black chick, Camila, who was like, I'm becoming a doctor, and everybody's like, oh, she's such a snob, and I was like, no, this bitch is just focused. Like that's
Do
what
you,
it-
do you remember the Seattle season?
yeah.
Where what was her name?
Irene?
Irene went to go leave, and dude fucking somebody
Steven.
recreated. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how fucking far he ran to go smack her in the face? It was like it took like minutes.
Why was he mad that she said what everybody was thinking though, and turned out to be
But he
true,
walked up and fucking slapped the shit out of her face.
and got to stay?
And
And
just-
you know what else pissed me off about that? He hit Shorty because she was like, everybody knows you're a homosexual. And then he threw her shit and her little bear or whatever
Yeah,
into the water. And then the one other MIT buddy got it, Nathan. I think Nate. And then I've watched this too much. And then Dave, the fine one, the muscle with the curly hair, the Boston accent. I was expecting him to whip Steven's ass,
and it didn't happen.
and it didn't happen.
And you were bummed?
A little bit, because
A little
Steven
bit.
was out of pocket for that. Like, come on, fam, we
He
all
shouldn't
know
have
you
hit
gay.
her. But also, like, it's
She
not
was
her.
bogus.
It's
She
not
was
her
bogus.
job to
She
out
was
him.
bogus.
It's not her
She
job
was
to out him.
bogus. She was bogus.
For sure.
She was dead ass bogus.
But you don't hit her.
You know
And
what I'm
that girl,
saying?
she had like Lyme disease, didn't she? Like she was all fucked up. Something was wrong with her.
Yeah.
She was sick.
Because that was your homie prior to.
But anyway,
to the
he
bullshit.
ran a long way to go smack her in the face. Somebody recreated it recently.
Really?
Yeah, she did the whole run.
Well, I run 1,000 miles and I run.
He fucking did. He ran for that fucking smack. All right, we got some segments that we don't roll for. We just do them
We just do 'em.
automatically. The first one I want to do with you is what makes you happy? That's the staple of our podcast. What makes you happy?
Dancing makes me happy.
I love that.
What do you like to dance to? What's your?
Or will you dance to anything? Because I will.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I am a anything if it come on, but
Okay.
I love 90s like hip hop,
Yeah.
R&B, like, but I love all music.
Yeah.
So I dance long if the beat it gotta hit a certain like my parents are musicians, so music it hit a certain nerve. I'm like, oh, this is my song because I like
Yeah.
my mama and them music. Like
Yeah.
I like Earth, Wind and Fire. Like
Yeah.
Frankie Beverly and Mays, like I'm crazy, you know. So I'm here for it all.
Yeah.
Like I got Beethoven on my phone, like
Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
I love that.
But I ain't about to be dancing to no Beethoven, like you know. But
Do you play a fake violin when you listen to Beethoven? I do. I'd be like,
I mean, you have to like you gotta stop and do, and you gotta hit the air piano.
yeah.
Oh, I
Like-
play air all instruments. I am master of
Yeah.
all air instruments. Stankley here tried to teach me better how to air drum. He said one day I tried to air drum, you know, the classic Phil Collins
Yeah.
and the air tonight part. And he was like, "You are all off. What are you doing?" I'm like, "Wow, okay, my bad."
How you gonna well actually air drumming?
Well, it's fucking Stankley. He's a fucking well actually type of guy.
I was just trying to help out.
Okay.
He's like, "You look dumb. You look dumb. You're embarrassing me." I'm like, damn.
You're
okay.
hitting cymbals when you should be hitting toms. It's all over the place.
We
It
rehearsed.
makes sense.
We
In
rehearsed.
improv, we call that object work.
That's
So
right.
I'm glad he told you where the drums and the cymbals were, so you,
You know?
can have that.
He wants me to get it right, and I respect it. I don't remember. He like made different sounds too. Like I was like, whoa.
It is. I do that with guitar though. Like when
Yeah.
people will be like, "Oh, I'm playing guitar," I'm like, "Well, first off, what fret are you on at that point? Like, where you at, man?"
Can I just tell you, one of the signs that we got at work, it's like, oh, these people smoke weed, like, and they're functional adults, right? So there's like little blurbs about each one of them. So there's like Marco hanging by the boat, like
Yeah.
just chilling. And then there's a like, hey, here's Jennifer playing the guitar by the river, but the like shit's completely upside down. And I'm like, Jennifer's not playing the guitar.
Jennifer's not playing guitar.
Stop it right now, you fucking liar. You fucking liar. I love it though. I'm like, just who cares, I guess. No fact checking.
Yeah.
Well, since you love dancing, I love that we're going to wrap up our podcast with this segment. This is also a staple where we've been doing this for the longest time, thanks to one certain Blow DeGrand.
Yeah.
Special guest, KB, you want to feed this segment to her?
Yeah. So this is, what is your favorite theme song or jingle for? It can be from a TV show or a commercial.
Adriana first.
Yes. Yes.
It's so
You,
good.
so you want me to sing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Passion,
Ooh.
elegance in our lives. Adriana first. Giving you the luxury that you deserve. Adriana first.
Yes.
Thank you. You got the part. Damn, that's what you
We
should have
sang
auditioned
that
with.
at the audition.
Damn.
It was the Malort, man. Next time.
It's a fucking classic. That is a jam, though.
Yes,
Whoever wrote that.
You did that on the Adriana first.
You
jingle.
really
You
did.
really did.
It's
that.
funny because we've had one other person pick that song who is also a singer.
Yeah.
So when she delivered it, she also fucking she gave it to us, and we're like, "Damn, dude, that is a bop."
Yeah.
Dang, somebody did that one already?
Yeah, it's okay though. It's
Dang,
free.
well, no, we fuck with-
Man. Okay, I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
That one too. We love that one.
We love Adriana first, and I heard an Adriana first commercial like a couple of months ago, and I was like, "It's summer."
Yeah, who needs furs? Well, you got to be prepared.
Well, they were having a huge ass sale apparently.
Yeah, you got to
it's-
get that
yeah,
winter,
you know what I'm
winter
saying?
coat. It's
Yeah.
coming. You
And
know
they
winter's
still
coming.
got a layaway. That's
Yeah.
why
Oh,
they
yeah.
usually come in the summer.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but Adriana first, I don't know who wrote that jingle, but they did that. I don't know if that was Babyface or
Where is this? Where can we go? We need to go. We need to have a whole. Let's do a vlog
and go to Adriana
Yes.
first. Oh,
and
I'm
try
down
on
with
coats.
it.
I don't know where to go.
There
I'm
is-
down for it. It's Evergreen Park.
All right,
Okay,
let's
yeah,
go.
we Arlieta, you and me is out there and we do a vlog at Adriana first.
Yes,
Oh,
I live nearby, so that's that. We can go right on up there. Just let me know when.
Cool.
It's on
Let's go.
95th Street.
Let's
Oh,
get
that's
fucking.
what's up.
Let's get baked beforehand.
Yeah.
and
Well, I do
fucking
go
go.
to a
Yes.
smoke session and then go to Adriana first.
Yes, because
Do
I
it.
need to feel the warmth,
The
the luxury
luxury,
that I deserve.
the elegance, the warmth, the luxury that you deserve.
Right.
Yes,
Finally.
Final,
It's never
yeah.
happened for me. So
it's the passion for me
Yeah.
we need it. We deserve this,
that
ladies.
you deserve.
You
We,
deserve.
de- we deserve this, and we're gonna do.
And who
this
knows
is-
deserve will rhyme with
Adriana first.
Like
Oh, it's so
they
beautiful.
nailed that. They was at home like, I got a bop for you.
Yeah. When they presented that, people sobbed.
Yeah.
They cried.
What's the like advertising Grammy? They had to win one with
Ooh.
that one.
They had to.
They
had-
did.
they
First
had-
and foremost,
I hope
who
it's
is
the
Adriana?
Susan. I hope.
She a bad bitch. I know that much. Like
She better be something. What if we go look her up and she is trash? I would feel so upset. I would feel so upset.
she a basic bitch
She
wearing
just
J. Crew
basic.
and shit.
Yeah, she nothing. We're like, oh fuck. She don't
What
even
if
wear
it's really
furs.
a white man named Adrian? I'm gonna be mad.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know, they really wouldn't buy furs if it was a guy. So you know, just add an A to it, Andriana, and that's what we do here. You know, come down and get your furs. And
You feel warmth. You feel luxury, you know? And you deserve it. You deserve it.
Ooh,
get
that's
your
what we do
Adriana
here.
furs here.
Hey.
This is 100% mink organic.
We still got the thing called layaway. You put 10% down today, you pay more layaway. You know, you get it, you got it. You even got Zelle. Like, shut up.
You're like, damn.
We take PayPal. We take Zelle. We take Cash App. We take
Venmo.
We just got Afterpay.
Damn, what the fuck? You can't redeem that for ourselves.
Wait, what is
No
that?
one says I can't.
Okay, so first off, T redeemed that we smoke, and then the Happy Corner podcast redeemed that we take a shot, which is shitty. So let's do one thing at a time.
It says I have infinite thoughty dollars, so I did it.
Now what?
I'm gonna smoke.
That's not fair.
Yeah, you guys spoke earlier.
All right.
I really have to pee.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get out of here.
No, like I have to pee now.
Okay.
I did earlier. I had to sneak away because I was looking for a bottle. I was like, girl, just run to the bathroom. It was a flash run. Sometimes I turn into Flash when I get high.
Well
I
played.
really have to pee. Like,
And she's gonna put more liquid in her body.
I know. That's the reason why.
She's gonna waddle up.
Can
the
I
stairs.
just say that I really, really love your voices? Like, is that okay to say?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. That's so sweet. I love your voice
Yeah.
and your face.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gave us the best picture we've ever had given.
That's true. That's true.
thank you so much. And thank y'all. Y'all so
It has
beautiful.
been a blast having you here on the podcast today. Thank you for joining us on your relaxed day. I hope you had a fun time with us.
Oh my, same. And it was so no pressure, you know, and so much fun. Like, and I got to sit here and get high and be myself, tell y'all some real stories that I
Hell
never
yeah.
told on air.
Perfect. We'll have to have you
Taught
out
some
again.
people to take anger management.
Yes, teaching lessons is what you're doing.
You can
it's-
whoop ass in the cab long as you got your friends with you.
Yep.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right.
Where can everybody find you, and where can everybody check out the scenes and everything?
Yeah, so everybody can find me. My Instagram is, my personal is Arlieta. So it's ARLIETA_HALL.
Yeah.
ARLIETA_HALL. Now for
And
the film. is what I-
we got
Go
it
ahead.
up there for you. I don't know if you probably can't see it, but we do have your Instagram up there for people to
On the screen. Go
on the
give
screen.
her a
So
follow
give her a
immediately.
follow and check that out.
Yes, please follow me. And I am a first-time filmmaker, so this is very big and dear to my heart. I'm making a documentary about me and my father and how I am a comedian that uses improv as a tool to communicate with my father, who is losing himself to Alzheimer's. So it is very big to me. If you all go to the Instagram now, to it is called, I'm gonna sing it for you so you can catch it. If you can go to findingyourlaughter.com. One more time, findingyourlaughter.com. Findingyourlaughter.com. So if y'all can go to Finding Your Laughter, if you go to our Instagram, and you can go to the website, but I really want you to go to the Instagram so that you can see our scenes. We are actually screening some sample scenes of the film this week to fundraise to complete the film. So if you could please go to the link in the bio of our Instagram or on my page or on our Facebook page, you will see that I've made a lot of posts about it. So please, I'm going to give you ladies the link in your Instagram once we are done, so that you all can also check out the film.
Yeah.
But I want your honest feedback. So I'm giving you all a link to watch it as well. So
awesome.
Can't wait to hear what y'all say.
Thank you.
Y'all actually funny people.
As usual, thank you, everybody. KB's got to pee so bad, so I'm trying to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today on the Happy Corner Podcast. We will see you next week, and stay tuned for information about our upcoming live episode of the Happy Corner Podcast. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for having me. You guys are so funny.
It's up to you. Boredom is just torture. KB and Aimee have just what the doctor ordered. Pull up a chair. It's the Happy Corner.